I'll join. I'll risk it.
Absorb elements, though?
God. After a scare of threat from a dragon, only to learn it wasn't much of a threat when it was just nothing more than a youngling and a pain in the ass who basically lit your boat on fire and made it so you can't escape. Also, y'all learned that action economy is extremely fucking useful. Eventually being pulled in by some unworldly natural current that pulled you towards a magma island, wherein you were basically, quote unquote, confronted with the option to wait to see if the crew can fix the ship or explore this island that may or may not be a literal fucking dragon. Choosing to explore it and finding a broken section of wall that seemed to be some sort of pathway of some kind before Frankie ended up being possessed for a little bit by the seemingly spirit of the dragon that inhabits this island. After doing a little bit of searching and finding out that whatever this piece of sectioned wall was mostly just an area for people to write down stories and share little events that happen in daily life, before you found a secret hatch that led down below into the depths of the actual caverns, or a made cavern that revealed a vault door that was all too familiar to Dalmar. Upon opening it, finding it not to be locked for whatever reason, you step inside to see a mess of gold pilings, platinum pieces pilings, items just scattered about in the room itself, and the only thing that seems to have any actual order to it is a dais-esque pedestal in the very dead center with a twine or a I forgot the name. Thank you, spool of string. Thank you, fucking brain. Spool of string that is on top of an emblazoned sigil that seems to look like a bow. And that is where we pick back up with you guys in the vault with all the scattered coinage and items about to frolic about and go crazy with.
You have Detect Magic up.
Yeah, I was gonna say, do I still have it up from when I first found the floor?
You're like getting on the cusp of the edge, and I will say that you do have Detect Magic up, and there is 3 magical points on the walls themselves.
On the walls?
On the walls. That you cannot see besides the glow that Detect Magic gives you.
Are they covered, or is it like invisible type thing?
As far as you can tell, they seem invisible.
What type of schools?
They are all abjuration.
Okay, so they're protection things. And I'll start pointing to each one of them. They're invisible.
There's one literally on the left side, the right side, and directly in front.
Fulmer, how about using that wand of yours?
Got one charge, but I can probably try to dispel the others normally.
Well,
also, you know the wand only detects them. Doesn't actually do anything to them.
I thought it disarmed them.
Does not.
Wait, but
I did say that with your identify, though, there is some special properties to it, but you do know that it does not disarm.
Okay, I'm gonna use the wand on one of them then. Just figure out.
Doesn't it show any trap within the area?
Yes, any trap within 30 feet.
Okay.
How big's the room?
If there's magical traps, are there regular traps that we should probably check for?
I will search for traps.
I'm assuming that's Dalmar's doing.
Or Dalmar.
Since he's not here.
Boy, if I can respell secrets, that'd be great. Actually, it only points to the closest one to you.
So, I'm gonna use it. Does anything happen with it?
It points to the same spot that Jack pointed to before, and shows you almost a circular ping of some kind.
Okay, so we at least know they are traps. And
I'm
actually, I'm gonna.
I can dispel the magic on it, but I don't know if you want me to do that right now.
I don't know
I
if we
can
want to
also
either.
dispel the magic on it, but I won't explode.
Yes, let's
Then,
go with that.
by all means, let's do that.
And real quick, I was gonna investigate. I'm gonna let Dalmar do it if he can, and I'm actually going to virtually cast detect magic again, just so I have it up,
Okay.
and try to make sure no one touches anything if they can, until this is up, and then we can go back to searching the room.
Houston, we have a problem. I'm out of spell slots from buffing Fen and firing off so many swords in the dragon fight.
That's right. You guys haven't had a long rest.
I have one 4th level spell slot, but I don't know if that's worth blowing on a detect magic.
Oh,
Do you
dispel
want me to
magic.
do
you
it?
mean.
Spell magic.
And in tandem with Jack, keeping your eye out and trying to keep Dalmar from touching anything as much as possible, you very heartily discern that there doesn't seem to be any visible and or activatable traps that Dalmar can discover.
Okay.
I guess I'll use my 4th level spell slot on one of the dispels.
Okay.
Let's start with that.
That's my last spell slot of the day.
Yeah.
Well, my last high level spell slot of the day. I have 2nd and 1st, so
Okay, that's good. That's fine.
fuck. I don't have. I need to redo Beyond 20 again.
What is yours and always breaking?
I don't know. I have to uninstall it and reinstall it every time.
That's weird.
You said you're doing it at 4th level?
Yes.
Roll me a d20 and add your intelligence modifier.
Okay, 1 sec. I'm doing Beyond 20.
So literally just an intelligence check. I just realized probably should just say an intelligence check.
Ah, fuck. I clicked X, but it's the same mod. Should I
As
click
you-
intelligence?
Hmm?
I accidentally clicked
yeah.
X.
Do you have a different mod for intelligence?
No, it's the same +5.
Motherfucker, 20s in both? God damn. You
Yeah.
fooled.
I've
As
been
you-
using. I had high level and I used assign skill points.
God. As you go to cast dispel magic upon the space where you see the magic was pointed out, you can feel it fend off against you, and as you try to fight as much as you can against the magic, you feel yours get dissipated. No effect. Which at least lets you know that it's higher than 4th level.
Houston, we have another problem. It's
Okay.
a kind of high level.
Yeah.
I got 3 3rd level spell slots. You want me to try?
Yeah.
You guys want to step out?
No.
Alright, let's go for this.
Honestly, I want you to step out. Like, can she see it from outside the room?
At the angle of which they're at?
My range is 120 feet.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but dispel magic needs you to see it. I don't think it does, actually. Funny enough. Dispel magic, where are you?
I hope it doesn't, because then this whole plan doesn't work. Because it's invisible, you said.
Within range, so you're
Okay.
totally fine. Yeah, you
Cool.
can step out of the room if you want to.
Okay. So I'm gonna move. So I'm gonna have everyone get out of the room when she does this, and I'm gonna get closer to the bowstring, within grabbing distance.
Okay. Okay.
I'm not
Okay,
gonna touch it
hold
though.
up, Hold up. You sent everybody else out into the hallway
Yes.
with me, who may or may not explode, and you're standing in the room.
Everyone else can get away from you if you might explode, but like
This sounds like a terrible idea.
I have Misty Step.
Yeah, oh, okay.
If for some reason
Is Misty's up second level? I might go in the room too. If that, in that case.
it is, but my thinking here is that if for something happens and like this door shuts and locks, I want to be able to still grab this fucking thing and bamf out, bare minimum.
I would just grab like a random item in that case if that happens.
Okay.
Okay,
So
Astrid.
I need to do a spell check.
Yes, and your modifier is charisma, so it's literally just a charisma check.
Okay.
18. As you go to cast the magic where you last knew its position, and just because I wanna. Yes. As you cast your dispel magic, and you feel it resist against you in that moment, but you feel yourself and your innate ability to cast magic to force your way through that resistance, and you shatter whatever was there. As Jack, you feel the magic dissipate. Did you do the left, right, or far wall? Which one?
We'll say right.
Right. I would assume I would have done what Jack told me to do.
Yeah.
So.
So the right wall. Roll that d20.
Any changes?
Fuck!
Wait,
That's.
weren't you at 6?
I think I was at 7. Holy shit! Where's
I
my?
don't remember if she's at 6 or at 7. I think he's right. You're at 6, I believe.
I
And
think it's
do you
at
have to
7.
roll below it or at or below?
It's
At or
7.
below. It is
It's
literally 7.
It's literally 7. Fuck.
All
But
right, roll
also-
that d20. We got some.
Plant.
I don't want to be
11.
a plant.
Okay, standard. Roll that d100.
Oh god.
This is funny. At least we're getting it out of the way.
Everybody's around her is the better part, except for Jack.
I told everyone else
Oh,
to move away from
and
her.
Volmer. And Volmer. 13. This is one you don't know about yet.
Okay, I need to pull that up. Hold on.
Oh, actually, it's not that bad.
While she pulls that up, do I notice any changes, like a rumbling on the island or anything like that? Just make sure we're not dispelling wards for this dragon.
Give me a perception check.
that would really suck.
Nope, looks clear.
No idea. But as you guys
Love it.
feel the burst of magic kind of come off of there, Finoa, Dalmar, and Veril, just all of a sudden, out of the corner of your eyes, you can't help but feel like there's Ashrin there, and Ashrin, and Ashrin, and Ashrin.
Oh,
And you
no.
just see as 3 different Ashrins are around her that are vast blurs and almost transparent ghost figures. As she has cast mirror image on herself.
That's fucking awesome.
That's new. Wow. Wonder how long this lasts.
you want?
And Sean's like, you're not my Afrin.
Oh my god, don't punch Ashrin. Oh my god.
20.
God damn
You're
it!
gonna punch Ashrin!
Hey Astrid, roll d20 for me.
No!
I'm gonna laugh if this fucking hits her.
I think that hits.
I think it does.
Hang on, I'm double checking because I know it changes with each image.
Yep.
Oh no, with 3
No, it's
duplicates it's
discounted.
6 or higher.
Oh, okay, it
With
was
3
6.
6 or higher. So, but no, as you kind of just go like, oh, haha, that's just Astrid. You go to punch, and you feel yourself impact as though like you actually punched her. And there's a moment you're like, oh, I actually hit her. Before your fist follows through one of the images, and you watch it dissipate. There's now only 2 images of Ashrin, and then the real one.
I like to
Wait,
think
shouldn't
the
Finn
real.
roll damage because she has Tavern Brawler?
No,
Why?
it does 0 damage.
Yeah.
Okay.
I like to think that, like, because it was so close, the real Ashrin is standing, like, a couple inches away from your fist now.
Why?
She
Hey.
shimmies. She just fucking shimmies.
Now that we've gotten that over with, you guys want me to take care of the other 2?
Yes, please.
I'm gonna roll a fucking nat 1 on my next d20, and it's gonna happen fucking again.
We'll go
Well,
straight,
first off, roll a charisma check to try to dispel the other one.
straight across the room now.
Okay, straight across. Okay.
Nice.
Yeah, wow, fucking hell.
Yeah.
Another sigil dissipated with almost absolute ease. Roll a d20.
Ashton's a
Did not
fucking
want to
boss
happen.
right now. Boss ass bitch.
Mom's fucking fire today. Hopefully not literally.
Hopefully not. You just jinxed yourself.
Ooh, cut close.
Well, okay.
Cut it real close.
At least it went back down to 2. Back down to 1, so I'm at 2
Yeah.
now.
Oh my god, that would have been funny if you fireballed yourself. I'm on fire.
Today. Fuck.
And so is the rest of the team.
No.
Oh.
Okay.
One more.
Okay, holy shit. Yes.
Alright. Fucking sorcerer just outplays the wizard.
Get fucked.
Didn't have to work for any of their bullshit. Fucking dispelling this
They're
bullshit.
just naturally good at this.
I wouldn't
One, two,
say
three.
naturally good at it. I do occasionally
Blow up.
have problems.
Naturally slightly
Performance
below
issues,
average
if you
at
will.
this. Naturally slightly below average at this.
Alright. We're up to 3.
Okay.
As one after another, all 3 sigils are dissipated and shattered, no longer having any effect.
I look at my mirror image and I go, well, that didn't go that bad.
Just looks in the same direction you're looking and just says the exact same thing. Well, that doesn't go so bad.
They can talk.
Apparently.
Apparently.
That's not normal. I mean,
I never thought I was.
I never said I was.
brings a whole new meaning to go fuck yourself.
We're not gonna test that.
Why
We're
not?
not gonna test that.
It'd be fun.
It didn't consent. It both Ashrins didn't consent.
Okay, so I'm going to slowly look around the room and see if there's any
Mhm.
other magical signatures in this room at all.
Besides the items in the room, of which you can obviously pick as you please, the spool in the center, there seems to be no other magical essence in this room.
How many of the items in the room are magical?
There are 4, including the spool.
Okay, so Ashrin, let's start with you getting those 3, and I'll point them out into the bag of holding. Let's see if anything triggers something in this room.
Okay.
Shouldn't we identify them first? Just to make sure none have a demi-plane or something inside of them?
Okay, Volmar, go identify those 3. Don't touch them if you can. You got me all paranoid and shit now.
Paranoia is good in situations like this. And I'm gonna go start casting Identify ritually.
Okay.
And
So while there is half an hour to identify these 3 items, what does anybody else want to do very quickly? That's a
Should we,
clock there.
should we put some of the coin in the bag of holding, or should we not touch anything until he's done?
I kind of don't want to touch anything just in case some of these aren't just magical because they're magical items. It might be linked to some other magical trap. He's got me paranoid now. And while he does that, Ashrin, want to help me as I look around this room, make sure there's no other traps?
Sure.
Dalmar said look good. I don't trust him.
Okay, you want me to roll an investigation check?
No,
I'm not a magic guy. Don't know what you want from me.
I'll do it.
Okay, I'll help. You didn't need my help.
You were there for moral support, all 4 of you.
Woo, go! Got my own little, like, cheerleading squad over here, it's great.
Yes! Oh my god, Jack would totally have you guys do choreography and shit.
Oh no!
Yay!
All the Ashrins there just
Or
doing the
let's roll
can-can.
performance roll.
No.
Oh,
So,
fuck.
as you go around the room giving a double check of everything in absolute detail, you don't find anything else in this room that seems to be off or possibly trapped that you can visibly see or notice.
Okay.
I will say, though, that you do notice that on the northern end, where that last glyph was, there almost seems to be a cover to it. It's not magical, it just seems like a physical cover that has been very well painted to look identical to the wall itself.
And that doesn't. If I look at that thing, that doesn't seem to be trapped or anything itself.
Not that you can tell.
I'm gonna try to move it.
You touch it and you immediately feel it's almost this like felt like cover. And you pull it off and you just see a grandiose painting about 10 feet wide and about 6 feet tall of just a spanning city with a spire in the dead center that glows this effervescent light into the sky itself.
Ooh.
Buildings scattered all across the ground, people walking around it. It is a fantastic rendition of a ancient civilization. Being in this vault, not that hard to figure of what civilization.
Yeah. Okay. God damn it, Fulmer.
You don't have any spell slots left. Fuck off.
Exactly.
Oh yeah, I don't. Cast that second level anyway. Fuck you.
Okay. Okay. Is anything like behind the painting? Anything like that? No secret safes back there?
You pull it off, slightly off the wall. Nothing.
Okay. I'm guessing this thing is like in a frame and everything.
Yes.
I'm kind of curious if we could take this out, roll it up, and put it in the bag of holding. I'm gonna see if.
We could try, but
I'm gonna wait. I don't want to touch it. I'm getting all fucking paranoid and shit. Like, oh, let's lift the painting off. Oh shit.
So, Fulmer, as you finish identifying all three of the items, there is a rod, what seems to be a small little box that as soon as you finish identifying, you realize it's actually the deck inside of the box. And
Son of a bitch, you
staff.
said it was in the game.
It's an immovable rod.
no.
It's a staff of healing. It's a deck of illusions.
Oh my
Oh.
god.
Damn it.
Okay.
You motherfucker. Because, like, this would be the perfect place to put that deck.
No.
Like, ancient fucking.
Does anyone want to explain to Finoa what Deck of Many Things is, or can I?
It is
It's
a
bad.
thing-
Stay away from
it is-
it.
It can both be the most amazing thing you've ever found, and it can literally rewrite history.
Yes. And it's been dubbed the campaign ender as far as
Yeah.
magic
Yeah,
items go.
because
Because,
literally,
like, half the cards can do that.
yeah, half the cards can fuck you over so hard, it basically derails the entire campaign.
Yeah.
There's one that
I
I.
want one.
What's that?
She wants to find it.
Yeah.
No.
Oh, so do I.
I want
Because
one
if
too.
we ever find it, I am for sure pulling cards. Because the last time I did this, I drew 5. And I got the Joker, which made me take -2 to my intelligence and have to draw 2 more. And then I drew the Void card,
Oh.
Uh-huh. which essentially sends my fucking soul to hell and is like trapped somewhere guarded by powerful creatures.
Yeah, and you're not dead. You're just trapped. That's the worst part.
You can be saved.
Yes, you
Yeah.
can be saved. Yeah. No, it was great because I was playing a 3 intelligence barbarian anyways, so I went to 1. Yeah.
Oh, I love the fake out. I love it.
Oh, you motherfucker. Because this is like the perfect place to put this. You're not supposed to run into this until later in the game, you said, and then there's a fucking dragon island.
Okay. So it was an immovable rod,
Mhm.
a staff of healing,
Mhm.
and a deck of illusions.
Yep.
Okay.
I'm gonna toss the staff to Jack.
Grab it. For now, let's put these in the bag, I think.
All right.
We'll deal with this
I will.
later.
Alright.
Add those to the bag.
And when he grabs stuff, anything happen in the room.
Make perception check.
So, good news though. The is no demi-plane on any of these objects, anything we have to worry about.
Good.
Would Volmir know what a deck of many things is?
Hmm?
Would Volmir know what the deck of many things is?
Yeah.
Just give me an intelligence check. This is just curiosity.
Can I roll too? Because I was.
Sure, yeah. I feel like Jack has more odds of finding this out than Volmer does.
A little
Half of me
bit.
wants half of me wants him to fuck with the party and act like it's a deck of many things.
So,
Hold up. What
Hmm.
the hell's the difference between a deck of many things and a deck of several things?
That's a joke one.
yeah, that was I think that's from Acquisitions Incorporated, I think.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think it literally does relatively the same thing, but on a very minor scale.
Yeah.
It does like annoying shit over game-ending shit.
Yeah.
Okay. Fair.
So-
Alright, those three things are added to the bag of holding.
Okay.
So what Volmer would know over the deck of many things is it is all rumor. It is all just a figmentary item that no one really thinks exists. But at the same time, there's also a lot of scholars that are kind of like, well, if this thing doesn't exist, who the fuck started the idea of it?
Okay, so I'm not gonna make the joke I wanted.
Yeah, so it's very much a idea of like, this is something really stupid. No one would be that dumb. It's like, okay, but someone had the idea, so do you think they actually did it?
Yeah. And I'm guessing with a 12, I don't know anything about it.
Unfortunately, no. That is such a myth lore item that it's just it's a joke. It's a fucking joke.
It'd be something he would fucking love. But...
Yeah.
I don't get the feeling it'd be like one of those stories that are about hubris, where it's like, be careful what you wish for. Ooh.
I think
Pretty
that's...
much. It pretty much is. It's just like someone wanted to alter reality itself, so they made a deck that can do it. It's just like, yeah, fuck that.
This is D&D's version of the monkey paw.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Honestly, any wish is D&D's version of the monkey paw if your DM isn't enough of an asshole.
That is also true.
Yes. Okay. With that being said, let's grab some money. Since we're here, Astrid, open that bag.
Alright, open
Oh
the
wait,
bag.
actually, I had the perception check. Anything change in the room of 22? We got sidetracked.
Not that you can tell.
Okay.
Okay, so there was platinum, gold, and there were gems as well, right?
Yes.
Okay, should we just shove as much as we can in the bag?
yes.
Yeah.
Question.
Mhm.
Did any of the gems ping with magic? Out of curiosity.
No.
Making sure.
So, scoop?
Rage loot.
Yes.
Noah just rage loot the hell out of it.
Oh my god. Yeah.
So,
And I'm still standing by the spool with a bowstring.
this is gonna make your eyes fucking bulge. There is 9,000 gold pieces, and then 1,300 platinum pieces.
Jesus
And
Christ.
this is the whole
It's
room?
gonna take some, actually.
That's the entire room.
Or just let it be put in the bag of holding. We'll split it later.
Can you add money to just the bag of holding?
No, I don't
Um,
believe so.
No, I cannot. Do you want me to make a note of what is actually my money in my inventory? Or just write that number on a sticky note, and then we can divide it up later?
Yeah, just do a sticky note. We'll deal with
Okay.
that. Deal with that
Ooh,
later.
what color? We'll do yellow for gold.
For gold. What about platinum?
I don't have any silver sticky notes.
No, that's for silver. You
Okay,
need a
what was
platinum.
the number again?
9,000 gold and 1,300 platinum. This is the moment that Ashrin getting platinum to gold is gonna really hurt.
Would it affect her bag of holding since it's in another plane of existence?
Yeah.
Yes,
it is
we
part of her
already covered
inventory.
this.
It is part of her
Fuck.
inventory.
Okay, let me see the bag of holding.
Were there gems as well? Do we know how many of
Yes.
those there are?
So it is a massive mess of gems between sapphires, emeralds, diamonds, quartz, and all that mess of shit, and it all amounts to, double checking this number, 6,850 gold pieces.
Of gems.
We're fucking loaded.
I mean, this probably was the city vault.
Yeah. Makes sense.
We've robbed an entire city back in ancient civilization before this, so it's all good. It balances out.
Now, who wants to take the picture off the wall? I want to see if we can get it.
And immediately,
Can
without
Fenora even
hesitation,
reach it?
yeah, it's just tall enough where she can just lift it up.
Do not break it. Do not ruin the picture.
I'll try. What, do I have to roll something or no?
No, you don't. As you go to lift up the picture, and you feel it's got some heft to it. So that's some fine grade material that they have as the frame. You hear this ever so faint creaking sound from right behind you. An instant gut reaction for all of you is to watch behind as you see the vault door shut on your wall.
Wonderful.
And you kind of just see right behind the frame where it would be hang on that little light nail. There's just this ever so faint depression where it's just lifted up with the weight of the picture.
Put the picture back on.
Oh
Nothing
yeah,
happens.
it's back on. I keep.
Someone go check the door.
Shit.
You see Dalmar
I
immediately go to
check
open the door. Dalmar just trying to open the door. Oh shit.
Did I Misty step out?
You don't need to see where you're going for Misty Step, right?
Nope.
You don't have any spells. Oh no, wait, you do.
He has first and
Yeah,
second.
Right?
second
Misty
level.
the second level.
Oh, okay. Right.
No, can you
Use.
strong arm the door?
What?
Can you break the door? So
Wouldn't be the
Vollmer, are
first
you
time.
Misty Stepping?
Yeah.
So Vollmer, you Misty Step and go beyond the door as you all just watch Vollmer vanish in a wisp of dark shadow.
Joke's on
No,
him, I
I-
still have this bag.
Are there any buttons or levers or anything on the other side?
There are not. But no, give me
Time
a
to
strength
see what
check if you're
stuff
trying to
I have.
get through this door.
What's the door made out of?
Steel. And when you guys opened it, it's like 4 inches thick.
God.
Okay, so melting through it with burning hands and spamming it just isn't an option.
Yeah, we're talking vault door. We're talking bank vault door here.
My 26 investigation didn't see that shit. Fuck.
Nope.
And I even called it too. I knew this was gonna fucking happen.
Then why did you ask us to take the painting off the wall?
Cuz I want the
Better
painting.
question, why didn't you have people step outside and just have the two people who could Misty step?
That also isn't better.
I mean, y'all had time to walk out.
Can you take people with you when you Misty Step?
No.
No.
That's
If
the
people
Can you
Might
took
not
the
take
bag of
people
holding.
with you when you Misty Step if you shove them in the bag of holding?
Yes.
So I was about to say.
I mean...
Technically. Yes.
The question is, can you all fit in the bag of holding?
Technically, yes.
Yeah.
I think it's what it's a 50 by 50, I believe, in the bag of holding.
Something like that? Hold on.
It's decently big. It's
It
got-
holds
I
like
have 2 more
500
Misty
pounds.
steps.
I have a Misty Step.
Okay. So I have a Misty Step. So essentially, we're just looking at Vanoa, Varel, and Dalmar. And
Get in the bag.
Varel could turn into like a mouse or something.
64 cubic feet.
Yeah, you guys can all hop in there.
Fucking massive.
So first off, can Fanoa try to open the door?
Give me a strength check for Noah. Finoa trying to strong arm the door, you just see the struggle not happening.
Okay.
Finoa, try raging. I'm gonna slap Finoa across the face.
Ashton, why are you damaged again? Oh, right. Did you roll any hit dice when you guys short rested, or no?
I don't think we short rested, did we?
We did on the boat.
You did when you guys were getting pulled towards the island.
Oh, okay. Why am I damaged?
The dragon fell on you when Jack yeeted it onto
Oh,
the
right! They fucking dropped the dragon on me!
ship.
You're welcome.
No, I didn't use any hit dice because I assumed we'd be taking a long rest eventually, and I was only down 6.
Okay,
So.
just double checking.
Never good when he's looking at her HP.
I know, right?
Because as you are kind of working on the... As Finoa's working on the door itself, and you guys are trying to figure out a way out of here, Jack and Ashrin, you both hear this very just low. Just a very low growling hum of some kind coming from the room itself.
Fuck. We gotta get out of here, guys.
Yep. In the bag. Everyone in the bag.
In the bag. In the bag.
Okay, so did a key? Is it a keyhole or is it like a combo lock?
There doesn't seem to be any sort of visual way to open this besides the one massive dial.
So is it like a combo dial or is it just really heavy and a pull?
Is that the fucking Ark of the
Make an
Covenant?
investigation check for me.
I had to make an investigation check to see if it's just like one of those big things. Natural 20!
Looking over this door, there's no keyhole, there's no lock combination dial. It seems to be propelled by some sort of physical mechanism. And you get the idea, the reason why they probably did that is magical place. Let's throw for a loop and make it a physical lock.
Mm-hmm.
And as far as you can tell with the natural 20, when you're kind of looking over this door and you're kind of trying to puzzle together the construction of how this works, there has to be a secret panel somewhere in this room that would open it.
Searching the damn room now.
Make an investigation check.
Why doesn't everyone just get in the
Meanwhile-
bag?
Get in the bag! I can misty step out. Volmer, you're outside, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Velma's
I'm
outside.
I'm searching outside.
Okay, so
Who-
Volmer's outside. Can we get
Who
in the
is
bag and
first
get out of here?
person- Who is the first person trying to get into the bag?
Finoa.
I'll go last just in case I have to turn.
Okay. So for Noah, give me an fucking stuffing yourself in a bag. What the fuck do you do this?
Oh no, are we gonna?
Yeah.
We're gonna rip the bag, aren't
Carrying
we?
a TARDIS. I don't think you'd have to roll for that.
Give me an acrobatics check. A 12? You're trying your best to get it past the shoulders, but that's... You're trying your best not to rip the bag and trying to get it past the shoulder. It's just, you're not, that squeeze is not
Okay,
happening
this
right
isn't
now.
gonna work.
I can imagine Finoa just wriggling with her head in
No.
the bag, just keeping going
That's-
I wanna try.
That's not gonna work.
How was my investigation going?
With 19, as you're looking around the room in desperation, kind of just knocking over the little tables there are, trying to look behind the barrels and stuff. Nothing at the moment.
Ashley, you want to help me look around in here, see if there's anything?
Yeah, I
Alright.
can help.
So, well, 19.
So
See
as
if
you
there's-
start to go looking around, there comes a moment where, as you're kind of trying to very carefully analyze this entire area, that you kind of come to a momentary halt at the far right corner as that very minor growling noise of some kind just gets that ever bit louder.
Is that wall an illusion up there?
No,
Fuck.
I need you to make an athletics check.
No.
Stop Stop being a brat.
Just beat you with the 15. As you're kind of looking over everything, and as you start to kind of make your way past the chest in the corner, seemingly in a rapid instant, you watch as the jaw of it opens up,
Yep.
and before you have a
Fucking
chance to
mimic!
step back, it clamps onto your shoulder.
Oof.
Yep.
10 points of piercing damage,
Oh, that's not fun.
I'm
and
so
6 points of
excited.
acid.
I'm so
Okay.
excited.
You also watch on the opposite end of the room with the other chest as the other mimic awakens.
Yes!
Okay.
Let's go ahead and roll initiative as Vomer's outside the fucking room.
I'm just gonna use this whole fight trying to find a goddamn entry hatch. Or, like, how to open the door.
Fucking hell, I thought I'd already clicked on me.
I'll say, why the fuck did it put me in there twice?
I don't know why I put you in there twice.
That was weird.
Okay, so on top of also never fighting a dragon before, I've never fought a mimic before, so this is gonna be
Oh,
fun.
this is gonna be fun. I think
Yeah.
fun for you.
We never
First
got.
thing-
Are
Things as
mimics actually
players,
that strong?
right.
I've never known. I've always known they had the advantage of surprise, but I don't know if they're actually tough.
They can be.
Mix. It's a mix.
Yeah. Depends on if you just go baseline, they're average. But if you're going with like a homebrew, they can get really fucking disgusting.
They're gonna be pretty fucking
I guess you
brutal.
could say it's mimics.
This isn't good.
Noah, initiative. Also gotta get Delmar.
I did. I forgot to click my token.
I also
Bitch.
forgot to click my token, but I'd been moving it around, so like, I thought that I'd already clicked it.
I just forgot.
Go ahead and add your numbers in. And then we got your mimic. Ooh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and mimic. Noah, what'd you get? 22.
I now have faces on my hand because of vanilla.
What?
Seems good. All around me are familiar.
Little faces. So, first one to react upon Jack getting chomped on the shoulder and now has it in his grasp. Finoa, you're first to react as immediately Ashen pulls the bag of holding off of your head and you just see Jack now being grappled by one mimic and there's a mimic on the left side corner as well.
So, I want to rage.
Go
and
for
then
rage.
I want to smack. Yeah.
Run up to it and smack it.
It's a good combo, rage and smack.
14 doesn't hit, 24 does hit. 12 plus 2 for rage. Oh, come on, dude. Alright. That's your movement, action, bonus action. Ashrin, what you doing?
Fuck.
You see just chomping on his shoulder, just like biting down hard.
You know what? I think I'm gonna do something fun. I am going to cast Shadow Blade
Okay. So you
as
call
my
upon your
bonus
shadow blade.
action.
You call upon the shadows in the air and form a blade sharp with edge in your hand. Roll that
And,
d20 right off the bat.
Yeah.
That's casting a spell.
Yeah.
Oh.
Ooh, burn of a nat 20. But hey,
Yeah.
no explosion.
And I'm gonna run over here and take a smack at it with this Shadow Blade. I'm not exactly sure how this works.
Go ahead and just click right up top in spells are spell attack because I believe it literally uses your spell modifier rather than anything else. Double checking.
She has advantage because of fence back tactics.
I mean, you don't need to know how to use a sword if you're just naturally gifted at everything.
It is actually your dexterity because
Oh,
it
it's my
just
dex.
counts it. Yeah.
Fuck. Okay, that's not too bad, I guess. So it's just a dex check?
It is a dex plus proficiency. So if you have a sword by any chance, it's the same hit as your dagger.
It's okay, so I can just roll my dagger then?
Yeah, just roll your dagger and then.
Okay. Where is that? Oh, here it is. Okay. Sorry, I don't do this normally.
You're good. You're good.
Hit slash DC. That's what I'm rolling.
Yep. Hit slash DC. Yep.
Twice because I have advantage.
Yeah. One more.
Okay.
19 hits. Go ahead. The shadow damage you already rolled up top there. Is it only 2d8? I thought it was 3d8.
7. It's 2d8 because it's I casted it a second level because I'm out of third and fourth.
Ah, okay. So 7 points of psychic damage to the mimic. Come on. Anything else? You can still move if you want.
Nope. Not gonna take that attack of opportunity, thank you.
Jack, what's you doing with its jaw clamped on your shoulder?
Clearly he's being eaten.
Am I technically grappled?
Yes.
Well, fuck this guy. And for the first time, Jack's gonna pull out. Oh wait, no, second time. He did pull it out to murder that one bitch. He's gonna pull out a short
pulled
sword.
it out several times.
Giggity. Yeah, he's a master at pulling out. Gonna grab his short sword. And I'm gonna stab a bitch. 15.
9 does not hit.
15 though.
Oh no, advantage because of pack that's right. 15 still doesn't hit though.
Fuck me.
As you try to go and stab at it, and even with Finoa keeping it distracted, one of the eyes kind of looking towards her direction, you go to hit it, but it still has that rough texture terrain that a chest would have, giving it higher AC.
Okay. Bonus action, I'm gonna cast Healing Word on myself. And since my familiar is within 100 feet of me, I get max.
Okay.
Yeah. 40. Okay. Holy shit. Holy shit, that chest is alive.
Since you are within its jaws, it is going to re-chomp on top of you with advantage. 19 to hit. It's only 5 points of piercing this time, but 5 points of acid as well, so 10 more points. And then it is going to... You guys watch as the chest starts to vibrate and gurgle in this terrible... Before one arm, 2 arms strikes out. One towards Finoa, one at Ashrin. That's not going to hit Finoa with a 9. 13 for Ashrin?
My AC's 12.
4 points of bludgeoning damage as it just smacks you right into the side. And go ahead and make a Constitution saving throw to concentrate on Shadowblade.
With advantage because I have Warcaster.
Yep, you only need to make a 10, so nothing bad. Yeah, you're fine.
I'm rolling good today.
Mimic number 2 though.
Right?
Mimic number 2 is going to hoppity hop hop as a chest form, just kind of like hopping waddle its way over, and it's gonna bite Finoa in the back with advantage, because flanking. 24 to hit. As it jumps onto the back of your shoulder, you take 10 points of piercing, cut it in half to 5, and 1 point of acid, so 6 total. And because it still has advantage on you, it's gonna reach out both of its arms and just whack whack on Finoa. Both of them are 22 to hits. That's 4 and 10. Cut in half to 7.
Fuck.
Barbarian gonna rage. Volmer, what you up to?
Frantically searching for a button to open the door.
Give me another investigation check.
Just fucking
Wait.
Misty step in.
Was I?
Okay, Volmir doesn't know what's going on in there.
Volmer does not have a clue what's going on in there.
And I'm assuming
Wait.
with the thick door, he can't hear us fucking.
He can't hear Jack screaming, fuck, 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 fuck.
There's
Not
a big
unless
ass
he.
door that's like 4 inches of steel.
And I'm pretty sure we had comms up also.
Did I
Before
go
this.
already?
Do we?
Yeah.
When we got onto the island and we were dealing with the possessed Frankie,
Say, how much time was it on that one?
I don't think it was
Gonna
either low or
try to
high.
see where our damage rolls. Oh fuck. Okay, I don't remember what it is. No, you're dead last, Vero. Everyone got really good rolls. And that actually is the better part. Everyone did get really good rolls.
Good job.
I believe comms are still up. Yeah, we'll say they are still up. So if anything, Volmer is now hearing the panic
All of us
screams
going fuck, 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 fuck.
and Jack, I imagine, just going, "The chest is alive! The chest is alive!"
Yes.
You're shooting me!
Well, if I'd known that, I wouldn't have fucking used my action to investigate. But okay.
Okay, so what are you doing?
I assume I can't get the action back, but I can still bonus action Misty Step in.
I mean, I can say we can retcon it, yeah.
Okay. So in that case, I'm going to bonus action Misty Step in.
Okay, so you can Misty Step up to 30 feet in there. Okay, there you go.
And then, because I can't do Blade Song and Misty Step in the same turn, I'm going to fire off a Firebolt.
Which one?
The one on the left, because I feel like I'm less likely to hit someone there.
Okay. 18 hits, go for it. 15 points of fire damage. As Volmer returns from the outside world to bolt at the creature inside. You still have movement if you want it.
That's... I guess I'll start moving.
Say you have
towards
half
it.
your movement since you were searching around the room briefly.
I'll just move there, and the next turn I'll just Blade Song in charge.
Alrighty, Dalmar is going to do Dalmar things. Gonna go off to the side here and do Dagger Dagger. Dagger. That was the wrong dagger, but it still is the exact same thing. Both of those hit. Six, 17, 23, 28.
Nice.
Fucking rogues.
Gotta love him.
Veril, what you up to?
Hello. Do I have any wild shapes left?
I don't believe you used your second one, if I remember correctly.
And we did short rest. I think they come back on
We
short
did
rest.
short rest.
Oh yeah, you did also short rest. So actually, they are all back. Yes, you have both of them. You still have both of them.
Okay. So, what was that thing that I used to do? Was it like how many wolves?
Conjure animals.
Conjure animals. But was it like 8 wolves or something?
I believe so. Yes.
It was 8 wolves.
It's just now conjure a shitload of fucking wolves.
That's the name of
I
the
mean, the
spell.
giant vultures work too.
Yes, it did.
Oh, wait, hold on. I don't know
I
what.
love how introduced this like spot a barrel, and now their plan is always just fuck it, wolves.
I mean, they make great distractions.
Are you popping 8 wolves?
Let's do the 2 giant vultures. Only because I don't.
They can't fly in here.
They can't.
They can't
Why
fly
did
in
you
here.
say that?
They can, but not that high. It's only a 15-foot tall built ceiling.
And wolves. I'm
Okay.
tired.
Okay. How much HP do fucking wolves have? 37. Wonderful. Oh, that's direwolf.
I was to say, Jesus.
11, I think.
11. There it is. 11.
Yeah, it's not very much. They all die when you shoot them with
Acid and fireballs.
AoE spells.
I wonder who did that.
I wonder.
Yeah.
If
Alright,
we're-
where do you want them?
Okay, so right now I'll go for the one that's behind Fanoa.
Yeah,
I'll
go ahead and
put-
place the... Oh wait, that's right. You don't have control of them. Fuck me.
I don't.
You do not, because I'm dumb.
And I'll make sure to not put one directly in front of Volmer. Oh, there we go.
There you go. Now you should remove them.
Ain't
There you
fucking
go.
fair.
Hmm?
There you go. Go ahead and move them all. Wherever you want them.
I don't want to put it in the way of Dalmar and Volmer.
Okay.
They're doing range.
I believe you can put them anywhere within 60 feet. Yes, within 60 feet. You have reign of this fucking room.
Oh, okay. Can I put one right here? Jump over Fanoa or something.
It literally just appears there.
Yeah,
Oh.
you can summon them there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
cool.
just surround this motherfucker.
Yeah, I'm gonna
The
do
best
that.
part is that they all have pack tactics.
Yup.
The best part is that they don't have summoning sickness, so you can just fucking chomp.
God damn it.
Yeah.
Volmer, what? Can I put like,
Yeah,
like?
don't worry about me going in. I can keep ranged. Just like fucking rush it.
Yeah.
Actually, I
Alright.
can technically attack from behind them, can't I? Because
Yeah.
whip sword.
Yeah, you can. Yeah.
All right. They're just gonna be surrounding everything.
And there's the one lonely wolf.
And then one
There's
friend
the
for
one.
you to sit
Just
right
thinking
next to
they'll
you.
just go like right here, buddy.
He's politely
No,
waiting his
some-
turn.
What if someone's the wolf next to it? I'm just a pet.
Oh yeah, and they have to roll initiative. Wonderful.
Does
Yeah.
each individual wolf get an initiative, or is it just like...
No, we're doing the fucking pack. Fuck that.
Dude, that would take fucking
I fucking
forever.
refuse.
Mhm.
I refuse.
The dog just headbutted the freaking computer.
Doggo!
Big doggo.
Oh, puppies.
There's the initiative. Wonderful. They got terrible initiative, which means that they're going next. Oh, did they not pop up on the fucking thing? Oh, they didn't. Great. Here. Wolf. They got a wonderful 5.
Wonderful.
But that means that they're going next.
Which is good for us.
Which is literally what you want. That is
Perfect.
out of perfection. I'm gonna guess you tell Wolf to chomp, don't you?
Chomp chomp.
All of them.
Do you want me to roll them real quick, or do you want to roll yourself?
How do I do that again?
You have to go to extras, go all the way to the bottom to wolves,
Uh-huh.
and all of these bites are an advantage because pack tactics and Fanoa.
Alright, so bite 8 times.
Technically 16 times. Actually, no, 7 because one can't reach it.
So
14 times.
14
Yeah.
times.
Yep.
1,
Listen,
2, 3,
First one hits,
4.
second one hits.
Was that 5?
That's 5 right here.
6. There's 7.
One isn't in range to attack.
yeah, keep going. You
Yeah,
have
but
7
these
more.
are an advantage, so they have
got
to roll
advantage.
14 fucking times, yeah. So 7 more.
Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
One more.
So-
Oh my god, the last one misses. Hooray for
Everything
me.
else hit.
So roll the damage 6 times.
That's That's
The
fantastic.
damage is under them all.
Did,
It does blank piercing.
is that the 2d4?
Yes, the 2d4 plus 2.
6 times?
Yep.
So couldn't you just do 12d4 plus 2?
Yeah, that's true. 12d4 plus 14. Or plus 12, sorry.
Plus 12, yeah.
2.
That's fine.
This is going really slow. 3, I think.
That's 4,
4.
4. 5.
5, and
6.
6. Okay.
Nice.
Oh, oopsie. It's really slow.
16, 14, 30, 34. 43 points of damage. That mimic just gets fucking ganged up on and it's literally the fucking dog pile you see. It from fucking Lion King, you just see the shadow pan and just all the fucking hyenas just dog pile on Scar. It's fucking dead.
Good.
Yeah.
Fucking.
Summoners are fun.
Fanoa.
Hello. Okay. Smack.
Smack at advantage because you got a wolf helping you out. That's first smack. That's second smack. There you go. Roll for both.
Fuck him up, small angry.
21, 24 damage total because barbarian.
Fuck yeah.
Ashrin.
Kill it with death. Till it dies of it.
18 still hits.
18 hits. Alright. And I have to go back to
The
my
2d8,
spell.
yeah. Yep.
And where is that? Shadow Blade. Ah. At a second level is 2d8.
11. Very nice. All y'all just beating up on this poor mimic.
Poor my
Jack.
ass.
And
He
no,
deserves
hold
it.
up. That,
That's your action, yeah.
that's my action. Can I? Do I have anything I can do as a bonus action? Oh
Flip it
no,
off.
those are all actions. Yeah, definitely. Shout encouraging words to. Hey, did I still have mirror image up?
You do.
Did the mimic roll to
That's
see
right,
if
it did.
hit
Roll
near the
d20.
mirror
That's
image?
right. That's right. Roll d20. I believe
I know
you-
it's kind of late to question that, but
Oh yeah, 6. Oh wait, what's
No.
it for 3 and above?
I think that actually hits her.
I think so too.
I think it goes
What
up by
is-
like 2.
okay,
and
that's
above.
fine. I just was
Yeah, 8
curious
or
if
higher,
that was
so you do
still in
still take the
effect.
hit, yeah.
Okay,
So unfortunately,
Just
the
a
mirror image
thought.
does not protect you from that damage.
okay, all right.
It's Jack.
I'm
Unless you
gonna
want to move.
shout encouraging words to Jack.
All right.
Fuck. Yes!
Natural 20. Go for it.
With sneak attack. Oh,
Oh,
and Max.
You went to rogue. Jesus.
Oh yeah, he starts as rogue.
Oh, he start with rogue.
Yeah,
Christ.
Nice.
Are you doing Genie's Wrath?
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Oh, 14, 17, 11, 28. How do you just brutally mutilate this thing?
Just, he's like holding on. It's like grabbed on his shoulder. He just brings it and just underneath it and just straight through the top.
Okay. So as you bring the blade straight through and you even give it a good twist at the end to imbue the Genie's Wrath magic into it, you feel the body kind of convulse and it hurts the wound ever so slightly before you feel it just like kind of fall limp against you, and the only thing holding it there is just gravity itself that you can just tear off very easily.
Just stumble backwards. Nope. Mm-mm. Don't like that. Fuck those things. I'm gonna listen. Is there any more growling besides the wolves?
Not that you can tell.
Fuck that thing. Alright, fuck it. We've already gone through all this work. I'm taking the goddamn picture. Pull
you
down.
take it off of you take it off of the wall, and you just feel the weight of it that has actual grade wood on it.
I'm gonna try to.
All the wolves are getting their pats from Varel. I can imagine now it's just a fucking dog pile of wolves, just with slobbering mouths and like purple blood gunked faces, just all tackling Varel for pets.
So, good news. We can open the door from the other side. There's a hidden compartment somewhere, but it's gonna be kind of tough to find.
Cool.
I'm going to go back to that. Question. I leave for 10 seconds. How did you... wait, no, he was there when you guys did that.
Yes.
Where did... Never mind. I was gonna make a joke of, how come I leave for 5 seconds and you guys managed to fight mimics?
Yeah.
Okay. That's my last
Is
second
there
level spell slot.
anything in the mimics?
Give me an investigation check. You
Guts and blood.
stick your hand into that guts and blood mess, and you start digging for a couple seconds. You're kind of like, nope, never mind, I'm done.
No, mm-mm.
Hey, Astrid, you wanna... Am I actually able to, like, roll this thing up enough to fit into the bag of holding?
Within the frame, no.
No, like, take it out of the frame. Take the picture out of the frame.
There is seemingly no way to get it out of the frame without breaking it.
I'll break the
Can't you
frame.
just cut it?
Yeah, I'll, like, try to slightly cut open the back end of it. Like, I care shit all about the frame, just the picture itself.
Just give me a dexterity check.
Oh, no.
It's not the cleanest cut. It could be straighter, but at least you do get the picture out.
That's fine.
Definitely lost a bit of quality in that cut.
That's I'm gonna... Can I... Actually, if I fuck up on, like, a cut, can I mend it and do it again? Because I have mending.
Sure, why not? Go ahead and give me another dexterity check.
With advantage because I have mending? Question mark?
No.
Okay. Fuck me! Nope. Dalmar, get over here. Mending.
It gets to the point where you're kind of like constantly going like, okay, get it fuck, mend. Okay, gotta get it straight this time. God damn it, gets mend. And at that point you just go
Actually,
like, Damar.
Actually, no. Volmer's probably the most dexterous one. Volmer, get over here.
He's outside.
He's outside kind
can
of
I
looking for a
try?
button.
Yeah,
I mean,
sure.
if Asher wants to try.
I'll help Ashrin. With advantage?
Go with advantage.
I did say I was gonna... Fuck it. Nope. We're both done.
The two nobles that have never sown a day in their lives are realizing just how difficult very finesse direct movement is in life.
Okay, Dalmar, you're up. I'm gonna help him. Try to hold it steady.
Dalmar proves against all of you what true finesse looks like, and you just see him just kind of goes like, okay, just hold it there, and just with one quick swipe just goes as if like it was nothing to him.
He's done this before, that's why.
No one needs to know that. And he starts just rolling it up for you all.
And, you know, picture on the inside of the roll so it doesn't get damaged.
Yep.
Into the bag.
All right.
Want to mark that down, Ashwin?
Yep.
That's why
So
I
I'm
gave
just
you.
gonna add this to the sticky note.
You can add it as custom item if you want.
Yeah. Okay.
You just put, like,
Inventory.
Do like ancient city painting.
from Dragon Island.
Yeah,
My
from
computer
Dragon
is
Island, so you're like, yeah.
really fucking slow today.
Okay, you can put on sticky note at that point if you want.
That's all good. I got it. It loaded. It's just.
I am big sad. I'm out of Coke.
Oh no. I know a good drug dealer down the road.
There's a couple up the road here, yeah.
I thought I would make that same joke.
Sad thing is,
I
I'm
love
not
giving it.
lying.
I love giving it to people. Whenever I say like, man, I'm really addicted to Coke. The drug or the drink? Yes.
Yes.
If it was back in the 70s and 60s, it's the same thing.
I don't know when they stopped using Coke in their products. I just know they did eventually. But with Volmer taking the longest shit to have ever existed, man has to learn how to clinch the loaf. You all would hear
Oh no, not loaf.
you all would hear the door.
Sorry, I'm watching that episode. They named
What?
their horses after
Oh yeah,
pilots,
That's right.
Crapper,
and
Waterloo.
the ones that they let go, and then their horses are currently getting massacred right now. It's great.
Forgot about that.
WC,
Lou.
Lou, Crapper, John.
As you all hear the tumblers of the door just unlock, and you see Volmer on the other side of the door as he runs to open it up and pull it open for you all.
Okay.
Well, I'm glad we didn't have to try to shove everybody in the bag of holding.
Yeah. Now, everyone out.
To be fair, we did try, it just didn't work out.
Yeah, your head's too big. More like shoulders, maybe? I don't know.
Yeah, the shoulders.
Sorry.
Okay.
You know, I
Absolutely,
think
shoulders.
feet first would have been better.
I mean, we could have like angled it around, like if they would have gone like this. Maybe.
Yeah. Just like.
Okay, I'm gonna kick everyone out of
Oh.
the vault. Because we still have one more thing to grab.
All right.
Yep.
So as you all are shoved out of the vault, the puddle pile of wolves literally just picks up Varel and just takes him out.
It's like a mosh pit of wolves. You just like
Yeah.
surf on their little backs.
Pretty much.
That's
Okay.
awesome.
I
Okay,
need to name them.
once everyone is
You're
out.
gonna make me fucking put a name on all these wolves, aren't you?
Oh my god.
Eventually.
I'm gonna have so much fun butchering them every time.
This one is wolf steak.
Not
this
if I
one is
do it
wolf steak.
first.
Oh god.
Oh my god.
This one's wolf burger. This one's wolf.
It's like me naming my chickens for fair that were auction animals.
Oh god.
Baked, boiled, and fried.
Yep.
Breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Yeah, they had great names.
Oof.
Awesome.
So,
Okay.
with everybody out of the room and Jack standing before the spool of thread with the emblazoned symbolage of a bow beneath it.
Okay, and it looks like the only thing that's removable from this is just the string itself, yes?
Yep.
Okay, once everyone's out, I'm gonna grab it.
As you take a hold of the spool that comes off with absolute ease, doesn't seem to be held on by anything of the sort. Nothing happens.
Okay. I'm gonna-
Almost like the fucking arcane shit you dispelled already was what's gonna happen.
Yep, I know. I'm just making sure that you didn't Indiana Jones us.
You're welcome.
Yes, good job, Ashrin. Good job. Okay.
Got on the first roll of Volmer.
I know.
Ashrin.
We only had
Ashrin
3.
had to come in.
We only had 3 left.
Yeah,
That was the
you
worst part.
only had 3.
Ashrin's a fucking
Almost
boss.
like y'all were supposed to fight it with the fucking mimics, because that totally would have been a better fight.
Oh, fight it with? Oh god, that's. I don't. Some fucking construct, huh? Okay. And if I look at this, I know it might be a far-fetched assumption, but like, is this, or not assumption, but like to try to identify this, but is this actually like the string for that bow?
Give me an Arcana check. 20. It's strange. You can feel a magical presence coming off of the thread itself. but it's very weak and almost like it's on the verge of vanishing, but it keeps clinging on, like the last embers of fire.
What if I cast Identify on this thing? We'll do
Do
ritually,
you
though.
cast Identify on it?
Yeah. Outside the room.
You give me an intelligence saving throw. 16.
Low. Oh, 9.
When you cast Identify on it, there is this instant flash of information that just floods into your mind. Almost like a brain blast from Jimmy Neutron. And it hurts to a certain point where you get these super quick flash images of a mountain, of an island, of the ocean, and of two different areas that the best you can describe them as is chambers locked away. Where these things are, you haven't the foggiest of ideas, as you can't recollect that information enough as you come back into the world. Not sure what the hell you just learned.
You said a mountain, an island, and a forest? Right?
And the ocean?
Yeah.
No, mountain, island, ocean,
Ocean.
and then two that you can only describe as chambers.
Oh, mountain, island, ocean, 2 chambers.
Did the island look like this island?
Yeah. Or did it look like a different one?
With the information that you retained, it definitely wasn't this island for sure, because it actually had vibrant life on it. It's just hard to tell where that was to begin with, because just looking at an island, who the fuck knows where that is?
But it's clearly not this island because there's vibrant life on it.
Yes. The other thing I will say that you know for a fact is, according to what Volmer said and Delmar confirmed, is in the chamber that they found out about these things, the bow was only split into 5 pieces. You just saw 5 different locations.
Yeah. Huh. So either there was another piece that wasn't recorded as being split off, or another location could be the old guardian, his tomb. Right. Wait a minute. Was that a first tomb we found as other characters?
Mhm.
Was that like actually tombs to these people, or were they just like were their bodies entombed there?
You guys never checked if there were actual bodies entombed there, but you get the idea that there was something unique with that place.
Yeah.
Like, it wasn't just placed there at absolute random.
Yeah, because I think we ended up dealing with monsters at that point in time and forgot about the fucking tombs down there.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. Shit. So, yeah. I think I have an idea where other pieces are,
Oh.
but I'm not sure. And Jax is kind of like squinting, like holding his head like he's got a fucking migraine. But there's 5 locations. And
5.
yes.
Shouldn't there be only 4 more pieces?
According to Volmer and Dalmar.
For no, I'm debating you should just go kick the fucking door in, because what the fuck?
Right. There was an island that wasn't this island. It actually had life on it. There was a mountain, the ocean, and like 2 chambers.
Was one of the chambers this chamber?
No.
Okay.
And when you say the ocean, you're talking like middle of the fucking ocean, nothing around.
Middle butt fuck nowhere.
Yeah. Okay. That's what I figured.
Cool. So those could be anywhere.
Yeah.
So helpful, but not helpful.
I wish I had a way to scry on things.
I cannot do that, sorry.
I cannot either.
Although it would be interesting to see if my wild magic surge occurred here where I'm at, or at the location where I'm scrying.
Huh. Anakin, could you imagine scrying on someone and there's a fucking fireball just randomly happens?
Oh,
Well, I guess
Jesus.
you know we're watching now.
Or
Holy
somebody just randomly has fly cast on them and they just start floating off the fucking ground.
the person you're scrying on randomly turns into a potted plant.
God.
Oh, fucking Christ. Okay.
Anywho.
Yeah, so... I'm not sure. I don't even know how we're supposed to find these places. Like, they just look like basic locations. And, like, the chambers, wasn't able to, like, see any discerning details. Like, no sigils.
No,
you know.
you would only be able to see the outside, which... Give me a perception check.
Okay. Perception.
Yeah, after half an hour shitting yourself, apparently.
Gotta
This
go,
is the biggest fucking loaf in the world. 21. You noticed a similar patterning to the door when it came to almost vault-like, but they definitely did not have the same design. Like the idea / the concept was the same, but the design was different. Clearly more adapted to whatever culture it was they came from.
Okay, but no, like, identifying sigils or something like that.
Not that you could tell.
But the vault, it looked similar to this vault.
Yes.
Yeah. So, I guess that's one avenue we can look up is who made these?
Did Dalmar tell us he recognized this? He told
Yes.
us about. So
That-
Dalmar knows where one of these vaults might be.
Yes.
Yeah, I saw a door like this, the underground of Dudeman. It's the most protected thing in the city, though.
In Wickamp, specifically. Right?
Double checking so I don't get this wrong. Yeah, under like the nobles and city hall stuff beneath the city. Like a bunch of tunnels and stuff.
Okay.
It's one place they told us never to go to.
So, I had also spoken with, fuck, I'm drawing a blank on his name.
Meisel Dudeman.
Yeah, Meisel Dudeman, about a piece of this artifact that was in his underground. And now we're seeing that it is in a vault similar to what Dalmar saw. So he might be getting that for us, hopefully. If he truly thinks that some business deals might be able to happen. And if not, well, we can go find it ourselves. But that's a good place to start, at least, as we know one is there, or a high chance that one is there. God, we might have to go back there and ask them if they know anything on these vaults.
I think maybe we have other things we have to do first.
Well, yeah. I just
Like, most pressing is get off this fucking island.
I'm just long term.
Okay.
Yeah. My head hurts.
Well, you almost got eaten.
Oh yeah, my shoulder hurts too. Um, Flood of information from, and I'll just kind of hold up the string. That hurt more than that.
Should we go back to the boat?
Um, that or explore the island a little bit more. See what else we can find. It's up to you guys, though.
Go ahead and roll that, Barrel. 10 points of healing to Jack.
Oh. Thanks, Farrell. You're the best.
Yep.
As Verl waves from underneath the pile of wolves.
Like thumbs up from inside the pool.
One paw just comes up and takes the hand down instantly. Go more pets.
Looks cozy in there.
That looks nice. Jack's gonna just kind of like come up and start petting
Do
the
we
wolf.
do we want to take a rest? Maybe.
This place seems pretty secure, so it might be safe to do so. I can cast Hut to keep it safe through the night.
It is, but I really don't think we should stay here for a night while the captain is over on the boat by themselves, because I don't want them to think we're
Oh
dead.
yeah, fair. We don't want the boat to get eaten.
That, or if for some reason they've somehow fixed it that fucking quick, I don't want them to leave without us, and
Good
'cause
point.
I don't
So
want
maybe
them to assume we're dead.
Maybe head back to the boat for now?
we come out, we do a good perception check, we look around, see if there's anything else interesting, and then head back to the boat.
Question before we go, Ashrin. What do you mean by doing
Yeah.
a quick perception check?
Fish, we're just gonna look.
Yeah.
So what's the plan?
Yeah, let's look around a little bit up top and around here. See if there's anything else we can find. And if not, let's give it maybe another hour and then head back to the boat. Anyone say otherwise?
I saw Fanoa go no, but she doesn't have mic on.
Okay. I guess we're all rolling perception checks. That one looks clear. Yep. Leave that to you
Jack,
guys.
that makes sense. Jack's a little distracted.
Oh, 100%.
So where are you guys looking in this case scenario? Just around
Just-
the island?
To see across the island, see if anything else looks interesting, if there's any other structures, if the mountain has decided to fly up and eat us, or, all of those things.
Ow.
Double checking something super quickly.
Does each individual dog get a perception check?
No.
Something else to keep in mind is we did find information here about that alchemist. If there is any more, or any archives or that have lived through whatever this calamity is.
Fuck that alchemist. He sounds like a piece of shit.
I mean, that or he was saving the world by, you know, locking these creatures into place.
You can save the world, but you can still be a piece of shit.
Fair enough.
Hey, bro, you saw what I said?
Probably not. 1 second.
Roll 20 whisper.
We're all gonna die.
Okay. So, I think I see. I think I see, like, eyes watching us from a cluster of rocks over there. I don't. I think I do.
How big of eyes?
Like, uh,
It's a fair distance off.
it's a little far, so it's hard to tell.
I don't think that's gonna stop Fanoa.
Fanoa, do you
Maybe-
actually just go
maybe-
running for the
Maybe
cluster
we
of rocks?
don't. Maybe we
Yeah.
don't engage with it.
As you say that, you just hear Fanoa's little feet just start going, just running off towards the cluster of rocks with blade in hand.
Can I mage hand the back of her shirt?
It's only 10 pounds of force.
It might stop her.
Give me a charisma check at disadvantage, and Fanoa, give me a strength check. Eh, 14 for advantage ain't bad. Or disadvantage. So you try to stop Fanoa, but there is a fury in that gnomish rage that just bolts off into the distance. Once she gets about 150 or so feet away from y'all, and you just see the cluster of rocks that Varel pointed out before, you just watch as two spinning wings just kind of reach out, and a head just raise over the rocks as the full-scale body of a black dragon
Yep.
just sits there and just kind of just looks at you all, and there's just this look of "you dare to run at me" on the face of the dragon.
Saw this coming.
Fuck, fuck.
Hey, Fanoa, you remember when she said that she has pets here?
No.
Fuck.
Obviously.
Can we get a guess on the age?
You definitely know it's bigger than the last dragon you fought.
Fuck.
Can we please not fight this dragon?
So
Run back to the bunker.
I'm gonna
We go.
cast Thaumaturgy. Make
Uh-huh.
my voice louder in Draconic. I'm gonna say, I apologize for my friend here. We will deal with her henceforth.
Fanoa, do you stop or do you keep going at it?
That's a good question. I know I should stop. But
And
at the same time, because we're all gonna die if I don't stop properly.
I don't have 4 persons.
Fanoa, stop. I'm gonna say this over comms.
Fanoa.
Fanoa,
I'll
stop.
slow down and kind of start going backwards. Like, just still staring at it.
Okay, so like just give me the dead-on stare of like, just know I could. It just keeps dapping backwards. And when you boom that out, Jack, you see a look towards your direction, and then just turns around and starts calmly walking back towards the mountain.
Over comms. Alright, we're getting the fuck out of here now. Back to the boat.
boat.
Back to the boat. We're on fucking Jurassic World with worse than fucking dinosaurs. With dragons.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Like,
Draconic world.
motherfucker. Back to the boat. I knew this was
Yeah.
gonna happen. The moment you said eyes, I'm like, yep. There's the pets.
Tactical retreat.
As you guys begin to make your way back towards the boat, and you do see that Carnum and the crew are starting to kind of like pull up one very old and decrepit mast with a soaking wet sail on it, and they seem to be like using whatever material they can to try and reattach it to the center of the ship. As they kind of see you coming back in the distance, you see Carnes kind of calls like, "You find anything? Found Jack all. More to the left," and just keeps pulling.
We found a decimated ancient civilization and a black dragon.
You see a moment that Pest just lets go of the rope for half a second, or the rest of it has to like kind of grab on, like Pest. Just keeps pushing or pulling. And it's like, I hope it found something worth actually pillaging. You see Panavore just off to the side, kind of like directing people, like directing them how to pull it more. It's like, Captain, you're gonna want a little more to the left there. I said the left, my left.
Can I absorb the elements to get the water out of the sail?
Yeah, I'll say yeah. Yeah. You use absorb element to dry off the sail as much as you possibly can within range, because I believe that's a short range one, right?
It is a range of self because you had to touch it with your hand.
Ah, okay. So so as much as you can like reach for it and just kind of like absorbing the water and or like steaming it off, whichever way you want to go.
I'm just gonna absorb it and drop it back in the water ocean, basically.
I'll use mending as much as possible to help wherever I can. Try to fix whatever little bits I can on this.
Yeah, you see them like kind of like taking planks of wood, like trying to keep them attached to one another as best as possible. It's a slow going effort, and you just see eventually that Cal comes by with these shattered pieces of iron plating that kind of like pushes them onto the deck of the ship so they can use as more material. And Carter just kind of calls over and goes, "That's better. Gonna need more of those if you can find them." As they kind of manage to steady the one mass in the dead center, he kind of looks at you and goes, "So, you find anything actually exciting besides death and demise?"
Yeah. Fucking mimics.
Nasty buggers. Anything
Yeah.
inside of them?
I didn't check.
Ah, squeamish bunch you all.
I'm just like pointing at my shoulder.
I checked. It was gross.
At least someone has a pair on them.
I was busy dealing with other things.
Oh.
I mean, I guess maybe there were parts of Jack in them.
And even your past kind of like, good one. By any chance you found any materials worth using? Be good to get this going faster. One sail's gonna get us nothing, but it will get us off this damn island.
I think it was mostly stone there, and it was all
Yeah.
falling apart. Whatever civilization that was, it was 400 years old, something like that.
Huh. Oh, at least I hope you'll, share it's some tales. We've got a long way to go to the far grave.
Right.
Unless you want to abandon the suicide mission and just make it back to home.
Fuck it, we're already out here. What's the worst that could happen? We've met a fucking dragon turtle and a dragon that is an island. By the way, that's a dragon.
We've met 6 dragons in the past week. I think we can handle a bit more.
Yeah. This island itself is a dragon. Just so you know.
Well, more there's an ancient dragon sealed on the island that's kind of become one with it. It's weird.
Yeah.
Make a
Just
persuasion check, both of you.
This is Jack's got the most deadpan fucking look.
Sorry, little brother walked in, so I had to mute the computer. What happened?
Make a persuasion check. to convince Carnum. Bummer, I mean, there you go. So while there is a skeptical look towards Volmer, something that is nothing of a surprise. Dwarves and elves don't usually get along, depending on the situation. But looking at Jack, and he's still laughing, kind of like, oh, you're gonna break at some point, right? And before you just kind of keep that deadpan, I was like, so you're telling me that thing, pointing up to the mountain, can come alive at any second and kill every last one of us?
Oh no, it's
Pretty
sealed
sure
in.
it's stuck there.
It's sealed in here.
But it's also what
But it has
pulled us
smaller
in.
dragons.
That too.
It has friends.
It keeps other dragons as pets, and that's what pulled us into here by controlling the water. It's a
In my
Either way, we
experience,
probably should leave as soon as possible.
it's a force of nature itself, literally.
dragons keeping us alive is never a good thing, but I'm not gonna blame anything about it. I just see Panavore just starting to hurry up to help with everything.
Yeah. What can we do to help?
Well, for starters, you can go pick up that, and he points to the pile of salvage that they're working on to make material, to use as materials to get the mast going. And it takes about 2 or 3 hours additional of everybody working together just to get this mast at least semi-functional. And you can very easily tell that wherever this whatever mast this was, is of a ship that sunk long ago. And that at some point, they probably just found it and went, hey, that sail is functional. We're taking that for ourselves.
Mending.
Yeah, pretty much. Trying to fix as much as you possibly can to cover up for the long decrepit age and decay.
Fucking
Is
Fedora.
are the wooden sails wet at all?
Yeah, no, they are
have
terrible.
3 more absorb elements to burn.
Yeah. So, with the help of everybody, takes about the last half of the day as you start seeing the sun kind of setting in the distance, and everybody's tired, got a mess of sweat on them from the humid air and the blazing heat coming off of the island itself, before eventually you just Carnum kind of like have a makeshift helm that's basically just a fucking stick at this point that he just has to pull left and right just to make it work. And he started directing the entire crew to get themselves off of the island coast so they can make way off into the distance. Everyone give me a perception check real quick. I'll give one to Damar as well, since he would be involved in this. Well done.
I'm gonna miss that +8.
For now, give me a perception check.
Oh shit.
I had it in my mind too, as a fucking joke.
She saw a butterfly that happened to be flying in the area we're supposed to be looking.
As the ship begins to take off, and they do everything in their effort to fight against the waves and whatever natural current is going on with the island. As Finoa, you overlook over towards the mountain one last time, kind of just a longing sensation of, if only I could have stabbed it just once. You could have
She didn't
sworn.
stab it. She stabbed the ground.
Yeah.
Oh, I mean like the actual mountain. I feel like Finoa definitely would have wanted to stab the fucking mountain. Yep. There is a brief moment where you could only swear that you see the familiar head of the black dragon. Then you see a second head, third head, fourth head, just all overlooking from the rock from the mountain itself, just watching as you guys start to kind of like drift away from the island.
I'm gonna start using the windstone and spamming gust into the sail to try to speed things up.
As you're doing that, you just see Finoa just waving into the distance. And you eventually see Delmar just kind of look over that direction, and he just mental comms to all of you, just kind of goes like, I don't know how many pets she had. I'm glad we only met 2.
I'm glad they didn't eat us.
Me too. I'm surprised the black dragon didn't. They're very
I'm
cruel.
surprised she's letting us leave.
I don't
You
think she can
go.
stop us at this point.
You go to Astrid and you dig in her bag of holding and you pull out Frankie, who still has the new scaling pattern to the carving of wood. And you notice that he spreads his wings and he comes to life. Yes, the sun is setting in the distance. And as you guys all begin to drift off, and with Vollmer using the windstone to cast gust constantly into the sail over and over again to push you guys further and further into the distance as you start to eventually see the island becoming a dot in the horizon as the sun continues to set until you start to see the moon on the opposite side. And Frankie
Frankie's
is still flying.
Still flying.
Well,
Holy
if
fuck.
I had a copper piece for every time this group was stuck on a magical island controlled by a dragon, we'd have 2 nickels. We have to have 2 copper pieces, which isn't very money. But it's weird that it's happened twice.
Okay.
No.
Let's put Frankie back
I
in
can
the
do
bag.
you one better.
Yeah,
Try
put
8 copper
Frankie.
pieces.
What?
What?
You hear Carnum just speak up to Vollmer's response. It's like, I can do you 8 copper pieces.
Is this another Kraken wrestling story, or are you being serious?
Puffs his pipe and goes back to the helm.
Okay.
Alright.
As you ask Frankie that question, you just see him kind of just like look at you confused.
I want a pet.
Did he ever make noise before?
Nope.
So he now just made a noise?
But he's not
You
speaking.
speak now?
Are his eyes glowing like they were before?
Nope, they're still carved.
Wait, look, I can't. Would cast Volmir spelling Boyd's to see what would happen with him, but at the same time, I don't have the spell slot.
I think we all need to sleep.
We do.
I'm gonna say in Draconic to Frankie. Do you like your new scales? Okay. As weird as it sounds, insight check on a wooden dragon.
Insight
Make an insight check.
How much information can you get from a mrack?
Or maybe
as far as you
Arcana?
can tell, that was a happy.
Okay.
He does like his new scales.
Do I know what the fuck has happened to this thing?
There's legends and tale of items inheriting power, especially when coming from a dragon horde. There's a difference in coming to life and being alive, though.
Yeah.
Wait, what time of day is it?
It's nighttime.
It's the moon is just barely caressing over the sky.
And Frankie's moving.
Yes.
Yes.
That's what started
Without
this whole
direct
thing.
sunlight.
Yes.
Yes. So, do I get the feeling like this magical item has become awakened?
To a certain extent.
Can I cast Identify on Frankie?
Yeah, I was gonna just about to say the same fucking thing.
I am curious if this dragon can now watch us permanently. Through
That's what I'm
Frankie.
worried about. I'm
Yeah.
using a slot to cast Identify.
Okay. So as you cast Identify on Frankie, he seems to now be an animate object, not just a living statue. He's now an animate object that has an AC of 14 and has
This is better than mine.
He has stats?
'Cause he's tiny.
yes, stats.
Yeah.
He has a flying speed of 15, and he is capable to act as though he's a familiar, except he does have a bite attack that does 1d4 damage.
Does that mean if he dies, Fen can bring him back? I cast Identify. Shouldn't I be able to tell that?
It's a difficult situation resurrecting a magic item versus a person. And identifies more for the magical aspect, so give me an Arcana check. You know what? Fuck it. Give me an Arcana check. Let's see. I'm curious if Vollmer might be able to identify this.
Natural 20!
3. Oh god! Nice.
I don't know how you guys managed to natural 20 on the perfect moments. It's just fucking ridiculous.
It's because I sim for Spence player.
As Vollmer, you are basically identifying the magic, the very source of Frankie. Frankie doesn't constitute as a living being, and yet you can't help but feel this very faint thrum of magic inside of it, almost as though it's a heart.
So he can be brought back if he dies, basically, is what you're saying.
As far as you can tell.
Well, I more meant like a familiar. One second. I more meant like a familiar, where it's like I just cast a spell and he comes back, or like use the item and he comes back, like the pedestal.
No, you would need a full revive.
A full revive for the small wooden dragon.
We need a revivify spell or a fucking resurrect spell.
Can we reincarnate Frankie?
Oh my god. Reincarnate him into a real dragon.
Oh no.
You do not realize how excited Fen is now.
Oh, absolutely, I know.
can see.
Keep in mind, reincarnation is random. So you don't get a choice.
You cannot decide.
Okay, question.
Mhm.
So, can I identify what type of dragon like has the magic flowing through now? Because I was able to identify before that was a black dragon or a copper dragon.
Well, you did that through casting Vollmer's Flying Blade.
Okay, so I'd have to do that again to figure out.
More than likely.
Okay, I'm gonna need to borrow
Is
Frankie
it
later.
bedtime?
Are we able to tell if there is a link to the dragon on the island between both of our identifiers and his arcana?
Not as far as you can tell.
Okay. It seems safe.
As far as you can tell.
Yeah. I'm saying this out loud. It seems safe, I think. I think. Keep an eye on it, please. Both of you?
Yeah.
All three of you?
I'll keep an eye on it. I'll keep an eye on it when the rest of you are sleeping.
Yeah, that too.
You just watch Frankie just fly up to the crow's nest.
And I'm gonna
Which
say,
is just a basically it's just a railed around plank of wood that's now at the top of the center mass. And you just hear Crick just kind of call it, goes, "Oi, whose toy is this?"
that's the angry ones. If you hurt it, she'll kill you.
Can I punch him? He's not a toy.
I try to hold her back.
Just let it happen.
Yeah.
Like maybe pick her up since I'm like twice her size.
He's my child. That is not a toy.
You just kind of hear just from up top, just with the echo of the wind, just kind of goes like, "Shoo, shoo, shoo, you little bugger."
Oh, real quick, I'm gonna send Lily up there and to
Okay.
touch it. Just to place her hand on it. What's it feeling? What's its emotional state? See the wording of
Is
this.
that a thing with the?
Yes, the sprite touches a creature and
Yes,
magically
which is
knows
why
the...
he wanted the fucking thing.
That's one of the reasons. But the sprite touches a creature and magically knows the creature's current emotional state. And then if I have him do a DC 10 charisma saving throw, I can also know the alignment. And then Celestials, Fiends, and Undeads automatically fail the saving throw.
Damn, I don't remember that fucking from Oath to the Chain. That's fucking awesome.
Well, it's from fucking sprites specifically. This is something sprites have.
Ah, that's probably why I
Yeah.
never actually fully read into those motherfucking things.
Yeah, I read into all of them because I was gonna go pseudo dragon, but
Yeah, I usually only go past the tome because cantrips for days.
Same here. Yeah, same here.
Cantrips for days is so good.
It
I think
is.
I end up with like 10 cantrips. It's fucking disgusting.
It's fucking amazing. I love it.
How many do I
So-
have right now?
I think you have 5, don't you?
No.
4. Because I think they cap out at 6. No, they got like 8, don't they? Sorcerers.
I have
Oh,
7.
Jesus, Ashrin.
I have 7 right now.
Yeah, sorcerers get the most cantrips.
Yeah, they absolutely do. I just
I
can't
had
remember what you have
6,
at 8.
and then I took the spell sniper feat,
And
so then
Eldritch
I picked
Blast.
up Eldritch Blast.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so they cap out with 6
Yeah.
for their class.
Or at least naturally.
Yeah,
Then you
naturally.
get, I think, additional for your modifier. I believe?
I don't think they
Question
get it
mark?
for modifier. It's just through feats like she has.
Okay. But either way, landing onto Frankie. It's hard to describe, but the emotional state is almost of anticipation, expectation, and almost like a sense of freedom coming from Frankie.
Can my sprite insight that? Like, is it Frankie's emotions or like the dragon on the island's kind of emotions bleeding through?
Frankie is excited to be alive in
I
this
mean-
new world.
Frankie's excited to be a real boy.
That's fine if it's actually Frankie and not fucking Chucky.
Make an insight check with the sprite.
Let's see, straight wisdom. Fucking 9. Nope.
Hard to tell.
Yep.
Just seems like a happy boy right now.
Perception. Okay. Okay, and I'm gonna say, Lily, keep an eye on it.
She reacts
I know.
with all the eyes.
I knew it was gonna happen. But
The sprite's name is Lily, and he said Lily, and I saw your eyes immediately dart up like, yes?
Yeah, it's a habit.
I mean, you think it's a habit, it's just your name.
It's a habit to look at things when I hear my name or something similar to my name.
yep. You told me to
Wait.
keep it.
Have we made it away from the island? We're not
You
being
are-
pulled in anymore.
Yeah, it seems like whatever current was pulling you guys in before does not pull you in anymore, as you guys are drifting away, and just slowly but surely that island just becomes a dot on the horizon.
Okay. I'm gonna go to sleep.
Alright. Anybody else
Then
who
I
wants to
recommend everybody else probably
Yes.
should too.
take...
Yeah. And
Everyone go ahead and take a long rest, whoever is.
I'll stay up a bit.
And Frankie does eventually kind of go off of the crow's nest and does come back to you. Fanoa kind of just lands on your shoulder.
Okay.
I'm confused with the familiar comparison now, because like I'm running through my head, what can familiars do and what can he do?
You know for a fact familiars can't attack, but he can. And then normally speaking, familiars are bound to you. A pet normally isn't. And yeah,
I'm thinking, is Frankie bound to Fanoa?
as far as you can tell, no.
Okay, that's an important distinction.
Oh shit.
What?
If Frankie's not bound to Fanoa, who is he bound to if he's a familiar? Is he bound
Well,
to the
We're-
dragon?
we're-
It's more of a comparison to a familiar. He isn't
Oh, okay.
classified as a familiar.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's just like he's now actually an active combatant now. You can actually like order him to do things if you want to. And
he can
before
talk.
it was kind of more of just like he's a statue of a dragon that kind of acts like a squirrel more than a dragon.
Okay.
So I'm gonna stay
Can
out for.
Frankie get player levels?
Oh my god, that'd be funny as fuck.
Fucking Frankie, the level 20 rogue.
I don't know what I did, but all of a sudden I got logged out of my account on D&D Beyond.
log back in.
I don't know. Okay, I thought I used my email, but apparently not.
Oh
Oh
no.
no.
So
Bro, you're one of those people that has like 37 different emails. And you're like, which one did I use?
I should have used my email, but apparently not. Hold on.
Oh my god.
Frankie does not seem interested in holding a shank.
Ashrin, you should do the breakdown of all the stuff, because Jack's gonna actually do that in person, but you have the paper instead of going
Oh,
to
you
bed.
I have to
Items.
do math?
Yes, do math real quick.
Fuck, okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's just divided by 6 on each one of them.
It's just divided by 6. Okay, I'm gonna get a calculator because while I do teach math to children, I am incapable of doing math myself.
If you want the very, very basic gist, it's 1,500 per person if you're splitting it perfectly 6 ways.
Hey, Beryl,
Okay.
Yes.
what's 3 times 3?
Are we splitting it 6 ways or are we
It's
splitting it
not-
5 ways?
I mean, technically Dalmar's still here,
I'm not yet.
Yeah.
Okay.
so.
And then the platinum pieces is 216, but someone gets 217.
Okay, so wait, how much is gold? Sorry, I missed that.
1,500.
Okay.
And do we want to just leave the gems in the bag of holding?
Oh!
I think
Not
Farrell
platinum.
just died.
I used my Twitch account. That's what it was.
Okay.
Veryl's a streamer. Let's go. We know this now.
They do art streams. Anyway, how much platinum?
I haven't streamed in forever.
216, but someone gets 217.
I mean, we can set
I'll-
that aside. You guys want to give something to the captain? Give him a platinum.
That's such just like that's salt in the wound.
Yeah.
Where are you guys doing this, by the way?
He's gonna know that we got
So
money
when
somewhere.
everyone goes
Yeah.
to sleep, Jack's gonna take the bag of holding and he's gonna pull out all the money and make these piles in the room. And so when
You
people
are
wake,
assuming that I am letting the bag of holding out of my person.
I'm gonna ask
Are
you and
you
tell you.
taking
Like,
it off of my body?
no, I'm gonna ask you before we go to bed and tell you what I'm doing.
Oh, okay. Maybe I'll stay up and help you count before we go to sleep.
Okay. And so when everyone essentially wakes up, it's gonna be Christmas and everyone gets a pile.
Okay. So who's getting the extra platinum?
I don't care. Let's give it to Volmer so it doesn't go poof with Ashrin.
I'd say I'll take it. I will gladly take
Fair
that.
enough. Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
And how much was
And
the
then
gems?
what do we do with the gems? They were 6,850 gold pieces worth of gems.
I mean,
Save them for now. We'll sell them and split the money later. Also, I was so excited thinking, oh yeah, this is a huge fucking treasure vault. Maybe I can like get a decent chunk towards the robe of the Archmagi.
Here's the thing: is naturally speaking, you did just get a massive chunk towards the robe of Archmagi. You just gotta split it.
I did it.
Yeah.
The more time that passes, the more I'm realizing I'm probably never getting this robe.
that's like a level 15 plus item. And dumping a lot of
Is.
money into it. You know, like that's a large fucking purchase with like maybe people giving you a little bit extra on top of it at 15 plus, not 9 or 8. What are we at?
Yeah.
3, 6, 7, 8. Yeah. Okay.
I'm
Yeah.
speedrunning getting this robe though. I'm not gonna buy anything else if I can help it, other than maybe making a spell or something, because that's fun.
Oh my god.
So
Yeah.
we're all going through the night in Jack and Ashrin helping to split the gold pieces. Everybody as they can.
Mhm.
Yep, there you go. Perfect. Clean up the ship because I haven't done that.
And then I will make a note in the bag of holding that I have that many gems, and we will sell them later.
Yep.
And we still have the dragon carcass.
Yep, you do still have the dragon carcass.
Oh fuck! It's stinking up the ship. I can smell
Yeah,
it.
it's not great. It's not great.
Would Wilmer know any way to try to preserve it?
Give me an intelligence check, actually. $23. Preserving a dragon carcass is near impossible, which is why normally you have to take it apart first things first, because, and it's a phenomena almost no one understands how it works. When people call dragons forces of nature, it mostly stems from the fact that when they die, it's almost like nature just reclaims the body as quick as possible.
So you couldn't harvest this for meat, is what you're saying, like to eat.
If you harvest it, you need to do it fast, essentially, and you need to preserve it ASAP.
We're gonna need to probably harvest it and start trying to preserve it now. Then, does anyone like know how the fuck to do that? How to harvest one?
Okay. I know.
Frankie's just kind of
Preserving-
like nibbling, just kind of like,
God damn it!
So I know, like, salting was one of the major things, right?
Yeah.
So, two things. Can we take off chunks, use prestidigitation to clean up the blood and any bacteria that might be on it? Because, you know, and then also use prestidigitation to flavor with the salt to try to preserve it.
flavoring is
Yeah.
just magical flavoring. It doesn't
Okay.
actually put salt on it.
Hey, it was worth a try.
Salt. Oh,
Yeah, it's worth a shot.
Get soy white with salt.
Okay.
I would say no, because salt is not a dirty material. Salt is actually a very clean material.
Okay.
Okay, time to figure out how the fuck to do this with prestidigitation, because there's always a workaround.
Yeah, so I was sitting there looking like, what else could we do?
But I will say this, as Ashton and Jack, you guys are spreading around the coin to each person's room individually. At the last room, when you guys are starting to make your way out, you just hear this ever so slight just scutter up the stairs.
I assumed we were in my room
Yeah.
making piles, and then we were gonna call everybody in the morning.
Yes, we're not taking it anywhere. Like, this is
It's
before
in
we
my
go to
room.
bed, doors shut, it's just me and her in the room, and we're organizing it here.
And then probably everybody would meet in my room in the morning.
Yes.
And give me perception checks, both of you.
Oh, quick thing, since we took a long rest. I try firing Wilmer's flying blades off the back of the boat using Frankie as a focus now.
Two things. So perception for me, and perception for my sprite.
Well, your sprite's on Frankie.
This would be down near where we're going to bed, so Frank would be in the area too.
Frankie's in Finoa's room. Separate room.
Okay, so you're saying like here in the room itself. Okay, never mind then.
Mm-hmm. So, Ashrin, close towards the end of you guys kind of splitting the coin, everything kind of like very low whispering to each other over it. You just hear the ever so faint creak of steps outside the door. And even though the ship itself is creaking, especially after surviving a dragon attack, there's creaking all over the place. That one definitely seemed like a very purposeful.
Jack, somebody's out there.
Okay. So, question for everyone else: do you guys shut the door in that room when you go to sleep, or leave it open?
I shut the door and cast alarm.
I close it and very much keep big sword under pillow.
Wait, how did we split up rooms again? Who's in which room?
So myself and
Me
Asher.
and Jack are in here.
Yeah, Asher and Jack are in one room because Jack goes into the ring.
And then
And if I remember
I forget
correctly,
if I went there too or not because I tranced, so I don't need a bed.
yeah, so we had the rest of you in here because Fanoa didn't care where she slept, and you tranced. So the rest of you guys were in there.
yeah,
Wait, I
then-
thought we had a joke about Vanilla like curling up into the ball at the end of Ashran's bed.
Oh yeah, we did, didn't we?
I think you did.
I
Yeah,
think we did talk about that.
that's
Yeah.
true. Yeah, so it says 3 and 3.
Okay.
So
So-
Frankie would be in that room too.
So Frankie would be in that room too.
Frankie would be in that room.
Okay. So
So the
According
sprite
to
would,
Use the nat 20 from the sprite.
yeah, so the sprite would notice the offsetting of wood outside the door.
is there enough room underneath the door for the sprite to get underneath it? It's tiny.
Sprite counts as tiny?
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm gonna have it go underneath the door. And I'm gonna go into their sight.
She's invisible, right?
You just see Pest just kind of like right outside the door trying to listen in.
I'm gonna say out loud. Pest, if you don't quit creeping around, I'm gonna stab you myself.
Make an intimidation check.
I love how, technically speaking, Jack is more intimidating than Vanilla.
Mm-hmm.
There is a audible just scutter and crying out of panic and shock as you just hear just Pest just panic and flail, almost kick the door slightly and just scutters upstairs panicking.
Following.
Hmm.
I'm gonna say out loud. Can you finish this, Ashton? I need to pay attention.
You just have the pixie just kind of watches. He just jumps to his barrel that's still scorched from when the dragon breathed fire into it.
Okay.
They just live in the barrel. Is that where
Why
you
do you
sleep?
gotta threaten the boy?
And you do see that that the rest of the crew all just look at him utterly fucking confused that he just went running from the bottom of the deck like a bat out of hell, just jumps into the barrel. But they all kind of just look at him, just kind of go like, "Oh, they got themselves into trouble again."
Why do you gotta threaten the boy? We love Pest in this house.
Not right now. I don't.
Mm-mm.
I'm gonna be like, Lily, keep an eye on him, and if he gets out of that barrel, let me know.
And then I guess we finish counting and go to sleep.
Yes. And
Does this door lock?
No.
does it open into the room or out?
Into.
Okay. I'm sleeping up against the door. I'm not going in
Okay.
my ring.
Okay.
Yep.
So, as you all rest for the night, and you come to wake in the morning, each of you getting called into Jack's room to get your own fair share of the coin. Someone roll d20 for me.
Okay,
Not Asher.
I'm gonna do it this time. I haven't done this in a while,
Yep.
and we can't trust Ash with this.
You sure? I'm rolling really good today.
Are you
Nope.
sure you want Fanoa to do it?
Let's
Oh,
Fulmer.
you got the dragon turtle.
Yeah.
Fulmer rolls and we get a fucking third dragon.
Oh my god, that'd be funny as fuck.
As the day goes without an issue, and you're all kind of just going about your time, there comes a moment you just see Pest kind of walking up to each of the crewmates, just kind of whispering something to them, and then darting off again.
My familiar's still following him.
Give me a perception check for the familiar.
'Cause I did not tell her otherwise.
Oh wait, so we did we get the money?
Yes,
Yes.
you do get the money. You can't quite tell what he's saying. He is like whispering silently to them.
Can't the familiar go invisible?
It is invisible. None of you guys have seen it this whole time.
I'd say, why can't it just fly real close?
Yeah. It does. That's yeah.
Give me a
But
stealth
he's just
check.
quiet enough that doesn't work.
With advantage because it's invisible. 17.
When Pest goes up to Panivore, you notice that his... Well, I guess actually it would be the sprite would actually alert to you, because I don't know if you're constantly staring through the sprite's eyes.
No. But you know, if she hears anything, I think she'd say something to me. But I did tell her to keep an eye on him.
When you go to the Panivore, the sprite immediately kind of relays to you, kind of goes like, I've been spotted.
Back away.
Kind of floats slowly back, and you just see Panivore just, or it relays that Panivore is still like tracking it. And that Pest is like question was like, hey, where are you looking? I gotta tell you something. I gotta tell you something. Just constantly like seems in a panic about something.
I am going to just walk right up to Pest, wherever the fuck he is.
Okay.
Pest! Why were you creeping around last night?
No reason, and he starts scuttling away.
In the
follow him.
cabin with Ashrin and Fenella.
Yeah.
And within like, obviously you guys are in a fucking ship, so there's really nothing to do, and he just keeps going around out of the deck, below deck, pretending like he's doing something, goes back up.
And I'm gonna say very loudly as he's walking away, why were you trying to sneak into the cabin full of women? And I'm just gonna look at Karnam.
Seemingly no reaction from the crew. Take that as you may.
Yep.
Yeah, he's a perv.
And Pesh just keeps like trying to ignore you, but it's very obvious that he's not doing a good job of it. It's like it's the nervous person that's clearly working to get out of something, and there's just no getting out of it.
Okay. Let's keep walking up to him. I'm gonna draw my sword and put it out towards him. Again. Why were you creeping around last night?
Don't kill the goblin. I like him.
We're not killing him, but we are threatening him now.
Make an intimidation check.
Where the hell is that at? Oh, shit.
You do see him kind of stop with the blade there. Kind of like, it's none of your business. It's not. And it's our ship. It's our ship.
Yes, it might be, but trying to sneak into room full of women, that's my problem.
You see him kind of like pause in that moment and kind of look at you up and down and kind of goes like, wait, you?
I'm just gonna deadpan stare at him. I'm not gonna answer yes or no.
He's just constantly confused. Like almost like the realization of your words just hit him and he's like, wait a second.
Be an excellent time to use polymorph and turn yourself into a chick.
Fucking do it.
Right.
Howard.
I really want to, but he wouldn't. He wouldn't use it for that.
Do it. It'll be funny.
You have your business. Whatever it is, I have mine.
As I said last night, if you try it again, I will stab you myself.
I don't have to deal with the captain. He's
I'll look over to
not
Karnam.
as nice as me.
I'll look over to Karnam. Keep this one under control, please. That
As
not okay.
much as you can keep your own under control. Kind of looking
totally
at
talking
Noah just
about
out to the
Noah.
Yeah, literally just looks over to Noah, who probably has Frankie out, just currently like running around the top of the deck.
Mind if
Yeah.
I fire a spell off the back of the ship to test something?
As long as you don't break the ship, go right at it.
Okay, can I call Frankie and Finoa to the back of the ship?
Oh,
Frankie, can you land in my palm for a sec? I need to try something.
looks to Finoa.
I'm keeping the sprite on Pest though. After that, Frankie's fine.
Is he flying into my hand or not?
Yes. Oh yeah.
Yeah, he can go.
Just kind of like floats over to your hand.
So I'm gonna do one big sword of Volmir's flying blades just into the water.
Okay. As you call upon Volmer's flying blades into the water, you watch as the luminescent green and pitch blackness of acid flies into the water before dissipating after
Fuck!
a few moments. Go ahead and roll that
So it's
attack.
still
For me.
acid.
Go ahead and roll that attack again for me.
Okay, I was just clicking the button to cast the spell. I'm firing it like straight out. I was just clicking the button to blow the spell slot.
You can click the spell slot on the little
There goes the
cubes.
fucking mast again.
Oh no, he's pointing into the water.
Yeah, I'm pointing directly into the ocean.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Behind us.
Who's pushing and pulling the ship?
Okay, there's no way I'd fire a spell in the water and it'd go in the exact fucking spot where there's one specific guy.
I mean, it's a 1 in 20 chance.
Also, pointing out, isn't he pulling the ship? If
Pushing
he's
or
pulling,
pulling?
he'd be
You
towards the front or under the ship.
He's been pushing this whole time.
I thought he's been pulling, that's why I went to the
No.
back.
He's been pushing.
This makes it so much better.
No!
Oh my god.
I'll give it to you though, because you can fire into the fucking air.
Yeah, that's what, like, I was intentionally trying to shoot it where nothing could be hit.
Just remember, when you say in the water, watch your words.
Whoa.
Oh, that's too fucking perfect.
Okay, but, so, it means that he's safe though, because if he's still acid, then...
In all fairness, you've never seen a statue come to life in this manner either before, so fuck if you know.
Yeah, it's
Okay,
pretty
so-
fucking weird.
Volmir has the idea for the pendant I've told you about, right? Where it has the multiple elemental things in it.
Yeah, to focus, yeah.
So, would he know how to use a focus like that?
It's not about how to use it, it's how to make it. Because once you've used it, it's basically like a magic item that has multiple purposes. You can pick and choose the purpose, but it has to be capable of the thing first.
So, I'm gonna fire straight out in the air backwards, and I'm gonna try to focus acid, fire, acid with 3 blades.
You cast Volmer's Flying Blade once more, and all 3 come out as acid.
Okay, so he's completely sick. He doesn't have the fire. Good to know.
Okay.
And I'm gonna give him a little head scratch, and then go back to playing with Vanilla.
Wait. You should try it again, but for Mag. Wait. Hold on. That dragon, from all the history checks I did, what type of dragon, like what color, or like what element did it use?
The supposed element that, or the supposed color that it was the color of death, which is normally equated with red.
Plus, it had fire when it was going through Frankie.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, just making sure. But it was a force of nature taking on nature. It could have changed. So,
Mhm.
Oh shit. Fuck.
So, as the chaos and insanity of it all ensues, and there comes a moment in the middle of the night where, as you're all kind of starting to go to bed down, there's the briefest moment that Finoa, Pest just kind of goes up to you, as I imagine you're probably like the last one off the top of the deck of the ship, just because you're playing around with Frankie. and you just watch Pets just kind of like poke you in the side, kind of like, hey. You see like a pause, and it's like, are you a beaver? 'Cause damn. And he runs off.
Oh my god.
That was amazing.
And literally, when you see him jump into the barrel, the sprite literally, you hear Pest without like reservation is like just going like, did it, planning all day, I did it, all alone, I did it, all day.
That's why
Which at that moment, the sprite you kind of get the realize like it looks across the entire deck. There's no one on the deck.
Oh my god.
Wait, so was that romantic or was that just he found it funny?
You don't know.
Insight check the goblin, Vanilla.
I'm gonna have the sprite touch
Oh my god.
touch him if she can.
He's in the barrel. He's in the
Okay.
barrel. It's hard to tell if he meant that as a joke or if he tried to try something.
I feel like if it was a joke, you wouldn't wait to get her alone.
Yeah.
This is why he was trying to get in the room yesterday.
Oh god.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Oh no. Okay. So. Yeah.
Did I accidentally lead our little buddy on?
I think you did.
You did. He thought you want some fuck.
Do I... Fanoa, do you let us know what happened? Or Jack,
I
do you
do
tell
very
us what
much so.
happened?
I know it's back to being a playboy.
So
Goddamn
Fanoa,
fuckboy.
do you need the room?
No,
Like,
thank
I'll
you.
go sit somewhere else if you want.
I mean, he's got a perfectly good barrel up there.
Hmm. Yeah, I mean, I guess you could go in the barrel.
I hear it might be fun up in the crow's nest.
I love how like we thought that like fucking it was some sort of traitor or like he was ratting us out or he had cello aggro plan. No, he just wanted to talk to Vanilla. Make a beaver dam joke.
All I know is he was being creepy about it. That's didn't know what it was. Just being creep.
That's just back to being the best goblin.
That whole time I was just like, they're taking this the wrong way, and I love it.
I just realized something.
Mm-hmm.
Jack technically has Elvish because his familiar does. Familiar can read it and relay it to him. Yeah. Oh. No, I
That's
don't need to
fantastic.
apologize. Nope. I stand by what I did. I'm going to bed.
Who wants to roll for the next day?
I can do it. I
I'm
think I rolled it.
Barrel can do it again.
Oh yeah,
Yep.
let Vernal do it.
It's been a while.
D20.
Barrel.
Okay. D20.
Get another dragon.
Oh my god.
God.
I'm actually scared now.
I know, right?
Close.
7. Go ahead and roll
Did
D100
Mir-
for me.
How long did the mirror image last, or is it still going?
Oh, it's only for a minute.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Oh.
Holy! Didn't we already get this?
You
Yeah.
did. You
Is
did.
this-
Is this the dragon turtle?
Dragon
This is
turtle.
Dragon
It's a
Turtle.
fucking dragon. How? How
Because they
fucking
missed
how?
it, so they got it again, so they could experience it firsthand.
Can we
Is it the same dragon turtle?
just not?
Can we just re-roll?
Can we
Yeah,
get permission
yes.
for a reroll?
Generally re-roll that because Dragon Turtle territories are fucking massive. Fucking how?
Uh-huh.
100!
There.
100! Fucking how?
I got
No,
another
you,
one.
No.
1d100. 1d100.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Yes, no, I was with you there. I was so close to screaming on that. Jesus Christ.
That was
Come on,
almost
69.
beautiful.
Another. There we go.
Still low. Like, we're not getting any middle grounds here.
Almighty.
We're getting the high ends and the low
Somebody
ends.
is not allowed to roll.
My
Fuck.
God.
Christ all fucking mighty. Fucking 101 100. Fucking ridiculousness.
How? I mean, I guess the odds are the same as me rolling a nat 1 and then a 1 on the
Okay,
table.
with the odds of rolling 3 in a row.
Yeah. Yeah. It's fucking nuts, dude.
Ugh. So.
This is rigged.
It's rigged. These
As you
damn
are-
digital dice.
Traveling for the next 4 days. It's once again slow travel. Even with Volmer helping out with the Windstone. And would you hand it off to anybody to do it once your arm gets tired and you're like, someone do this for me?
I can do it too.
Yeah, I was saying is that it's just like
Someone offers to do it, I'll give it to them. And I'm gonna be keeping a close eye because I don't want to lose that.
okay. So with everyone kind of like taking turns on casting the gust cantrip into the sails, there comes a moment that you hear Crick up in the crow's nest. Just kind of calls out and just says, "Look to the west!" And you all just kind of like look over to that direction. And for a brief moment, you're not sure what exactly he's talking about. Until you just see these mix of dolphins with other fish with a school of whales just kind of just all floating.
I immediately grab Fanoa.
Rail's gonna like run over. They're gonna be like so excited.
And you just watch as they kind of like ever so faintly go in the direction that you guys are heading, so it kind of intersects ever so slightly. And there's a brief moment you're afraid that those ship will ram into their school before you watch as they all kind of just go underneath, and you get that reflection image in the aquarium where you just see all the fish and aquatic animal life just kind of go beneath, and then just start going right past you all.
That's not normal. That's cool. I'm gonna look at the way they're coming from.
Give me a perception check.
Are you sure you don't want to just be like, nah, not our problem, and keep going?
Hard to tell. That's a lot of sun and a lot of horizon.
How big are the fish?
Big.
You're not allowed to look, Fanoa.
They're
No.
bigger than
Yeah.
they were bigger than a man.
She wanted Frankie to catch one.
Ashrin,
Look
Okay.
at that.
I always.
Question on that note. Frankie has a heart, can he grow bigger? Are we about to get a full-blown wooden pet dragon?
Yo,
You just made Fanoa's fucking day. I just see it on her fucking face. Volmer, as you look over towards the western direction where the school of fish were coming from, as you pile drive your girlfriend into your lap.
She put her head there, I'm just scratching it.
You can't help but notice that there's this odd shape, just kind of not warping the water, but seemingly like curving it ever so slightly. It doesn't seem to be heading in your direction. You just can see it far off towards the horizon.
It's the fucking dragon turtle.
Can we just like keep going and be like, not our circus, not my monkeys, please?
As long as it doesn't come after
7
us.
dragons, 7 days, let's go!
No.
No, but I agree with Astrid. Let's not.
Yeah, I really think maybe we should just mind our own business on this one and say
No,
fuck
you
it.
don't want to tackle whatever this thing is with your.
dragons.
You don't want to tackle whatever this thing is with your single mass ship.
Yeah.
No.
The only thing that we're gonna go after is something that might repair the ship or give us a new ship.
You don't know.
Yeah.
It could be just a water genie that could heal your ship.
I highly doubt that.
I'm gonna start calling out to my
Water genies are
patron.
greedy bastards who you should never trust.
They are.
Yeah, yeah. I'll start calling out to my patron. Sure,
Guys, you
water
guys
genie.
kind of just. As you
Eric
guys
gets
just
storytellers,
enjoy the view of the mess of fish. That's an unnatural sight, but still a bit of a glorious one. As an unnatural act of nature is still a very beautiful act of nature. As you just watch that lump in the horizon just kind of like shift and move before eventually just kind of sinking down below and being lost for the rest of the day.
Yeah, nope. Not with this ship.
Yeah.
If we had a full ship, maybe.
Who wants to roll the last d20 for this trip?
I've
Go
done
for it.
well.
Watch me be the only person who gets absolutely nothing,
Let's roll.
and watch Ash
D20.
get the lava island again.
2. Roll d100. Dare you get a fucking 1, I will spawn this island on top of you.
No.
Middle ground for once.
It'll literally be like a fucking Gmod server where it's just, here's the island.
Wait,
There, you're done.
I think the last time I rolled a 1d100 was with the rock, and I think I rolled 43 before, which was the rock.
And that was 47.
Was it
I think it was
47?
47,
It was,
I think.
it was 47. You rolled 47 twice.
Close.
I believe so.
It wasn't
And then
me.
when I left for a bit and Bolmir was like racing back to the group, a 47 was rolled again. Bolmir saw the rock again.
Yeah.
Fuck.
As you guys begin to approach the end of your journey, as even Carnum lets you know that you guys are but one day out from the far grave, and to really start to prepare for the arrival of whatever it is you're going to be encountering, there comes a moment where you hear once again Crick up top call, and he says, "Shipwreck! Past! Get ready for salvage!" And you all just see, just kind of northwestern bound, you just see just the absolute decimation of a ship that seems recently ablaze, as there's still faint trails of smoke just coming off of it.
Fuck.
Does it look like it has intact masts and or sails?
It does not.
Fair question. Does it look like they're survivors?
Give me a perception check.
Does it look similar to the damage the dragon turtle did to our ship?
It does not.
Okay.
With a 20 Volmer, you would see that there are bodies floating about in the water. But there is one that seems to be on half of a destroyed emergency dinghy. His body is just kind of limp in it, actually, and you just see ever so faintly the back just rising and falling faintly. Seems to be a man of human nature, wearing dark garbs, with a hood that would be on his head but is taken off, and just seems like he has been through some sort of hell.
Survivor. On the what direction is this?
Northwestern.
Survivor. Northwest side. On the half torn up dinghy.
You kind of watch as Panavor runs up to Pest, and he ties him with a rope before he calls over to Rosar, you're up.
Pest is a life raft.
You just see him kind of like crack his knuckles, and he goes like, "All right, buddy, you're supposed to do this with the dragon. Let's do it now." And you see him go into a rage, so he can just one shot, just fucking missile shot him over to the ship. You just see the rope just fly after him.
Pest is a missile. So Fanoa really has just a thing for
Yeah,
Torpedoes.
apparently.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And apparently this one has a thing for her.
Yeah.
You should check his emotions when Finoa's around. Jack.
Definitely.
I think all we need to do is just look down.
Good point.
As you guys watch as the small goblin just kind of like in the water in the distance, where you see him kind of like latch himself onto the boat itself, and you immediately see him kind of like just in the distance as a small speck. You just see him just go like.
Jesus Christ.
And he just starts kind of tying the rope on the dinghy as it seems like the person isn't waking up at all. And you watch as Roser starts pulling them in slowly but surely. And you kind of watch as the figure returns to getting pulled closer. And if I recall correctly, everybody but Jack has seen this person before.
Oh?
What?
Being of a young man, seems like he's been through a lot in recent time. But upon pulling him on top of the ship and laying him out, even Dalmar, you just kind of see his face kind of like grow in annoyance, kind of just like, you've got to be kidding me.
Yep.
As the man who sought his help before, an ex-assassin or ex-underground agent, seems to have been pulled up onto the ship.
I have
And
no
that's where we're
idea
gonna
what
end
you're
for this
talking
week.
about.
The guy.
I
Oh
don't-
no, Ashton wasn't there.
I
for that one.
don't.
Was
I don't
Asher not
think anyone
was
has
it
met him
Tor?
other than Dalmar.
Yeah. So Ashton wasn't there and Jack wasn't there. It was.
Yeah.
Yeah. When I was playing Corvais, this was before
Yeah.
we had gotten to the city that Ashton
So it was
came in.
towards Ashern City.
Yep.
It was. Okay.
And I don't think Dalmar ever actually introduced us to him.
No, but you guys did see. Yes, yes, he did.
Yeah.
Because once everything was kind of cleared up, y'all kind of walked out, and it kind of went like, yeah, this is a guy. I was his master for like a couple of missions to make sure he doesn't kill himself, and he was on the run.
Yeah, this was a
Also,
suicide pact, dude.
I'm really good for ship repairs because I can absorb water and fire and just throw it back in the water.
Yeah.
Yep.
Magic spells are awesome.
Hell yeah.
I love that Veryl actually does remember this guy.
I remember him, I just don't remember details about him.
Yeah, because you got very little. The only details you know about him is he once worked with Dalmar for a little bit to not get himself fucking killed. He fucked up. He never actually said how he fucked up, but he said he fucked up to the point that he needs something big to help him get away from the whole situation, which was going to be him and Dalmar fighting to the death, and them both being proclaimed dead, so that they would not be chased anymore. And now, here he is, just out in the middle of the fucking ocean, a day out of the Fargraves, mind you.
And fucking Corvais followed him and robbed him and threatened to kill him.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
So that's gonna be a minorly interesting pickup.
And Dalmar's not even here for it.
Nope.
Motherfucker. Shit. Oh man. That's funny.